my internet crap out right
What's
at
up,
the
guys?
beginning?
Young Bucks sold goats. I'm the goat.
Huh?
Nah, you're good.
Oh, okay. Good. What's up, everybody? Young Bucks Soul Goats 107. I got Tank, highly a comic bro. How you guys doing, man? What's up?
Peachy King.
Chilling.
Do the kids still use that? Peachy King?
I don't think the kids ever use that. And
the kids use that. I'm asking if they still do. Like, hey man, everything's Peachy King.
Again, I don't think kids ever use that. That was probably like their parents at some point used that.
I use Peachy King.
But I'm glad you're Peachy King, dude. I'm doing swell.
Tubular.
Yeah, totally. I'm sure that's like what Hawaiians say. That's probably what Tua said after they sacked him. I'm totally tubular, dude.
Tubular, man.
I'll just miss 3 weeks, bro, but I'm tubular, bro.
Peachy King, bro.
Cheers. So we're going to have a guest in a little while. He'll be with us soon. Jason, he's an anesthesiologist. He has his own CPR business as well. So he works in a big hospital in Atlanta. So that'll be cool to talk to him.
He has a CPR business?
Yeah, we'll talk to him about it. I believe what he does is he goes around saving people's lives. No,
He goes around. Yeah, that's what I wanted to ask. He gives the classes.
He randomly tries to find people that are dying and give them CPR. And then he's like, yo, this is going to cost. Yeah, this is going to cost.
Regardless if they need it or not. Just, maybe the beginning signs. And he goes, hey, bro. Tilts the head back, starts giving mouth to mouth.
I think that part of the business he does to hot chicks. And then, like, the other part, is...
The guys with dicks.
Right. Guys with dicks. Yes, exactly. Thank you, bro.
Peachy.
Not chicks with dicks, guys with dicks. I think he teaches people how to do CPR. Publix, they probably sent somebody, to teach you guys how to save somebody's life in case of an emergency. I think that's what the business is.
I think we did like a 1-day course. It was like a 3-hour course over every 2 years.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking at there. Probably, but we'll ask him all that stuff. He'll be on soon, Jason. All right, let's take care of some business from last week. Hi, Aaliyah. Correct me if I'm wrong. 11-4-1. 11-4-1 on the
11-4-1. Yeah, 11-4-1.
Yeah, because we lost that. Everybody lost that Monday night game.
Yeah.
And I was 7-8-1. I've either been 8-7-1, 7-8-1, or 7-8-1. And Tank was 6-9-1. And that puts you at the season. You're 24-21-3. That's 500 basically, because the ties count just like a loss would really. I'm 22-23-3. That's 458, and he's 18-27-3, 375. So we got a lot of fucking work to do, guys.
There's still a lot of season left. And a great Dolphin Raider game. It was a good game.
It was a good game. You think there's a lot of season left, but after this weekend, a quarter of the season will be gone.
Yeah.
So it's going, dude.
It's going fast. We were just getting ready for week 1.
Let's talk about that Dolphin game real quick. I
like to call it the Raider game.
Whatever.
The Raider game.
This was the first quarter?
And this was the rest of the game.
No, this was the rest of the game. It started off good, but then like it seemed like they didn't do anything until like the last 2 drives of the fourth quarter. Then they got it going, and then in overtime it was just a matter of they should have gone for it, in my opinion, in overtime. Instead of kicking that field goal to tie it. Like you never kick that field goal to tie it, and like what's the best that's gonna happen? You tie. You usually don't come back and win that game or come back and I would have just gone for it, dude. It was a 4th and short. They had been having good luck, along the way. They got that touchdown on 4th down with time elapsing. They got that 2-point conversion with time elapsing.
The Raiders got a cool 2 points.
Dude, that had to be the worst safety in the history of the NFL.
For you guys. One of the best for us.
No, that's just stupid.
No, it's not.
There had never been another time that anybody had. That was not because of anything good that the Raiders did. That was just because of the stupidity that we did. That's like if you go to play the team and they all shoot themselves in the head, they're not going to say, wow, what great defense. They're going to say, these people are idiots, dude. They just shot themselves in the head. No wonder they lost.
But sometimes, somebody gets hurt. Oh, man, we played good, bro. Yeah, but they were missing, Tua. So, they were missing Tua, so that made all the difference in the game.
It would have been worse. Well, it would have been worse with him, I'm sure.
Oh, he is your starter, so how could it be worse?
He isn't right now. I'm not – dude, you want me to put on my tinfoil hat right now? You want me to tell you what I'm seeing here?
You can, but
I don't really care whether you want me to tell you. I'm going to tell you anyways.
The thing is, I probably agree with pretty much everything you're about to say.
Well, why don't you guess? What am I about to say?
That he's not it.
I would fucking know, dude. That I've been saying since the moment they drafted.
But there was still a little bit of hope, though, right, in you?
No.
No.
I knew it, dude. I knew it. Anyways, I'd like to see where those people are that were like, bro, he's just a rookie, and no, dude, this, and no. I want to see where those people are. Those people are very quiet right now, dude. There's this podcast that I listen to that it's like, I'm not going to shout them out. It's about the Dolphins, right? Mm-hmm. Dude, anybody that called into that guy's show, which, by the way, if you want to call in, the link's in the description. We'll talk to anybody. But anybody that called into a show and said Tua was not it, dude, he would like mistreat them, and like, you idiot, And on his podcast, on the side was a picture of Tua always. And like, I saw his podcast yesterday. There ain't no fucking picture of Tua on it no more, I think everybody's realizing. But anyways, my tinfoil hat, my conspiracy, what I think's going on with Tua right now, dude, that hit wasn't vicious, okay? We've seen that hit in the NFL. We see it every weekend, dude. It probably happens every game, Mm-hmm. I think that during the week, they said, you know what? This ain't going well. Let's give this guy 3 weeks off. Even though he may not need it, let's give him 3 weeks off. Because we don't want to put him in and get him hurt, and then we can't trade his ass. And he's going to have to go in that Deshaun Watson trade. So get that guy healthy. Let's make sure we can trade him. He can pass a physical. Boom. We go. We trade Tua. We trade the draft picks, and we take on Watson.
Did he travel to Vegas?
I don't know, bro. That I don't know. Maybe Tank can look it up. I'm not sure. The other thing is,
I think he was there.
Yeah, I think they showed him. Didn't they show him on the sidelines?
Yeah, he was next to Brissett.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Good call. He was there. Also, the price is going down. The Texans have gone down on the price. I think right now you got to give 3 first-rounders. Dude, the Dolphins
What was it before?
I think it was 3 first and 3 seconds or something like that. I mean, it's gotten like a little less steep. But, dude, we drafted 3 first-rounders this year. And Waddle, the guy from UM, the defensive end, Phillips, I think is his name.
Yeah, Jalen.
And who's the third guy?
Oh, man, I don't remember the third guy.
Another guy that's not doing anything.
Was it a defensive back?
Last year was it the corner this year or last year?
I don't remember.
Exactly. That's my point right there.
Yeah.
We don't remember. So, You know what? Give them the 3 first-rounders, dude. You don't draft good in the first round anyways, dude. Just give it to him. Give him Tua. Bring this guy. And, that's where we're at, I think.
That's a pretty big conspiracy.
Is it really?
It's It would take a lot of people for that not to get out. Would be like you would think Tua would say something to another player or somebody, and it would like start leaking out. And the doctor tells the nurse, "Hey man, can you believe what they're he's perfectly fine." They go out to have a couple of drinks, and then somebody hears that, and
I don't think he's perfectly fine, bro. I think he has a little rib injury.
Okay.
And they don't want to make it
overly cautious.
Yeah, they don't want to make it worse so that then, shit, now he's out for the year.
Okay, I can see that.
He got banged up again on that rib, and now he's really going to be out. We can't even trade this guy now.
I can see that.
I don't know, dude. That just popped into my head right now. I didn't even prepare that. Right now that popped into my head. But I know I keep hearing every once in a while, oh, man, they're like you forget about Watson, and then, boom, they start talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
They start talking about him. You know who they've been talking about a lot this week in the news? Brady and Belichick, dude.
Belichick.
Holy shit, dude. That book that's coming out. You guys heard any of that stuff?
Yeah.
Anything new that we learned there other than the thing that was kind of weird? Probably not if you think about Belichick and the way he runs his ship. That thing where, like, once it was over, that Brady was like, hey, I want to meet in person. And Belichick, didn't make himself available, only via phone call. What do you think about that?
That's crazy, bro, if it's true, man. It's petty, right? Or immature, or I don't know what to call that. Just almost petty.
But think about who's doing it, Belichick, right?
Yeah. Well, I'll put it this way. Since Brady left, he seems like a whole different person. A whole different person. It's like the real Brady came. He was in a bad marriage.
He was a battered husband.
It was a bad abusive husband. And now he got they separated. He got away from the abuse. He went to hide in a house. They put him up. Now he's in a great relationship. He knows what love is. And it's like, hi, I'm me. I don't have to hold myself back. This is the real me, people.
And he even got drunk, dude, in the parade and stuff.
Throwing the trophy. Can you imagine that shit would have hit the water? That was crazy. You never saw that. You would see him like, real in spurts, not like that.
Yeah, he's doing all the commercials now, and he's
on Twitter. He's on everywhere, and he's a different person. He got away from an abusive relationship.
I don't know, dude. I could also see, you've already made your decision. You're not coming back here. You know what? I don't really want to go have lunch with you, dude. Just whatever, dude. I could kind of. I don't know their relation. Well, I think their prior relationship, probably wasn't that great. It was probably, boss employee, and that was one of the problems he had, that he got treated like everybody else. Like guy just came in off the street.
Yeah.
Brady was treated the same, which I guess they don't really do that in other organizations.
No, they don't.
So I don't know. I like it, dude. It's that game is must see TV for me, dude.
My God, I can't wait to see the ratings on that.
Let's not give up our picks. We'll save our picks for the moment of the picks. But some of the other stuff that came out in the book, it's kind of funny, dude. Some of the stuff. Eric Mangini or somebody said that at some function when Mangini was working there, Belichick gave his wife the cold shoulder or something, and they almost got into some fisticuffs. Did you hear that one?
No. When's the book actually come out? These are just snippets of the book that have been coming out?
Yeah, because the dude works at ESPN that wrote the book, so I guess they got dibs on releasing little bits, little nuggets. I believe the release date's October 12th, and you can get it on Amazon, and it's called Better to Be Feared. Let me look it up real quick.
Oh, I think I did hear that's the title.
Yeah, let's see if I can share this real quick.
It's almost it sounds like it's gonna be right along the Jordan rules kind of book, with all the behind the scenes kind of shit. And
I kind of want to read it, dude.
right?
Yeah, I do get into sports books from time to time. Okay, hopefully the screen will switch in a minute so you can see. Better to be feared, the greatest, something about the greatest dynasty or something.
We got Remo and Eli in the chat.
What up, fellas? Here we
What's
go.
up, guys?
Eli has a fantasy question.
Let's take it and try to give him the best advice possible. Anyways, this is the book right here, guys. It's Better to be Feared, Seth Wickersham, The New England Patriots Dynasty, and the Pursuit of Greatness.
Hey, Big Remo's still trying to win the Moaf gift card.
Dude, I'm trying to give that thing away. I need to get to 300 subs, so we need 10 more. As soon as I get 10 more subs, we're giving that away. You guys are killing me, dude. Sub us up. Sub it up. All right. Eli Sharpie. DeAndre Hopkins, Mike Williams, Najee Harris. Pick 2.
That's a tough one.
You gotta pick D-Hop, right? Like there's
if he's okay, I think there was some was he questionable or some shit or but you gotta pick D-Hop, and then Najee's at the Packers, I believe, and Mike Williams at home against the Raiders on Monday night, and that might be a Raider home game. I don't know about Hopkins if there's something wrong with him.
They are playing. That's a good game.
They're playing the Rams.
Yeah, that's going to be a good game. So there may be an issue of status for Hopkins. That's
what I heard. I saw at the beginning of the week. I don't know. I don't think he's out or anything.
Yeah, I don't see any sort of
so he's
limitation on him right now. He's just kind of been posting diminishing returns week by week. He had some ribs. He did return to practice. He was absent on Wednesday, but that's typical. And
you can't sit him.
No, I think you gotta play him.
Dude, Najee did get, I think, 19 targets last week. Some crazy number of targets for a running back.
Okay, this guy's been the opposite. He's been getting more activity every week.
Dude, 19 targets, bro. That's a lot for a receiver. He got it as a running. I think it's the second most ever for a running back.
Tank, you have this guy?
Yeah.
You starting this guy, obviously?
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay. And then the last guy that we could pick was Williams.
He's like the number 2 receiver, like one of the top receivers. I know he's top 5 in fantasy this year so far.
Yeah, man, this question's actually tougher than.
Yeah.
There's no way you can start all these guys, bro.
Exactly, bro. You can't put them in a. Yeah, why not? Why couldn't you? Who the hell used to?
You can't flex out one of these guys.
Well, it's 2 receivers and a running back.
Yeah.
Start them all. That's a great point, Randy.
But I guess he really wants us to pick 2. Dude, I guess it's crazy to say I would probably sit Hopkins, dude. He's telling us right here why.
6-man. What's 6-man or?
6-man PPR.
Yeah, I think that's what he meant to say.
6-man PPR.
There you go, PPR. Tom Brady has a radio show on Sirius with Larry Fitzgerald. I am shocked that Larry Fitzgerald will associate himself with those type of people.
Randy, what are you going? You're sitting Hopkins?
I guess I'd be forced to, right? Just because he has kind of like an injury and he's on the way. I don't want to say on the way down, but he's been playing. You know what? That game could be high scoring, dude.
Dude, I don't think he. Dude, toss it up, man. I don't know.
Two of those dudes are playing in the same game. That could be a barn burner.
They're not.
Right?
They're not, though.
What do you mean they're not?
They're not playing in the same. You mean? They're not playing in the same game.
No, I'm getting confused. Yeah.
Dude, you know what, Eli? That's a great problem to have.
Jesus Christ, dude. That's a fucking hard question, dude.
Start
off with an easier one, dude.
That's a great problem to have, dude. I don't think you could go wrong. It's tough to sit Hopkins, man, but damn, dude, Williams is hot as shit. but maybe he cools down this week. Hopkins blows up. It's hard.
Who are the Steelers playing?
I think they're at the
Packers. Yeah, they are. I'd probably sit Harris, dude, if I think about it.
That might work as well.
Who are the Chargers playing? Vegas
At
on
the
Monday.
Raiders. At the Raiders.
Yeah, then you have that little thing at the end of the.
At the Chargers.
Yeah, you have that little thing. So back to the book for a minute. What else came out in the book, dude? There was a couple of tidbits that were kind of funny, dude. It's amazing they kept it going for so long with the animosity. Oh, like they said Kraft was at some hotel in, I think, Denver or something, and he was with like buddies or whatever.
I heard this.
And he's like, "Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go be with the biggest asshole in my life, the head coach, when the game was starting." So he seems like accurate, but like an asshole you'd want kind of running your ship, right?
Oh yeah, unless you're under him.
If you're under him, you're under him. I mean, like if you're
the owner, it's not the worst thing that you could have.
I mean, dude, he took that franchise from nothing, dude. They were a laughing stock, basically, of the NFL for many years.
Yeah.
And they are now.
Not yet.
Not yet, dude. You can't go that far.
Yeah, they're not that bad.
I don't think. What else, dude? There was a lot of little tidbits in there. Some of the stuff we had heard before. I think Mike Marks came out also, which I hadn't heard that name, and he said that for sure. Which Marshall Faulk for years said it for sure. They filmed their walkthrough in that first Super Bowl. That was another thing they threw in. I wonder if they threw out all the good shit already, or if there's anything good left in the book.
That's a good point.
Oh, the other thing that was weird, dude, Eli, I'm sitting Najee Harris. If you put a gun.
Oh, he has another question.
Oh,
Here's another question.
Sorry, my bad. Last question. Madison, Moss, Mike Evans, or Cole Beasley. So, we got pick 2.
I think Cooks is playing this week, so Madison might not have the week he had last week. If Cook isn't playing, Alexander definitely.
Is Cook playing? What's the status?
They don't. He was in practice, but limited in practice. But last week he didn't practice at all. So if he's practicing, he's probably gonna play.
You gotta play Evans.
Evans, I definitely Evans. And then Zach Moss and Cole Beasley, they're playing at home against Houston.
Cook is questionable, but even if he plays, you're still gonna get some action from Madison, I think.
Yeah. I would go with Cole Beasley. I think that's gonna be I don't know, dude. God bless.
He's playing though. He's balling, dude.
He is balling, and it's against Houston. You figure that game's gonna be.
Dude, man, I've had Cole Beasley in the past. He's liable to throw up a fucking two-pointer for you too, dude. I'm probably gonna agree with Remo here, dude. I'll do Moss and Evans, dude. That's probably what I would do.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Give them a consensus.
Moss has, I think, he had 2 touchdowns last week or the week before, and a touchdown last week. So he's got like 3 touchdowns in the last 2 weeks.
This guy's throwing out the hard fucking questions, dude. No fucking. They could end up running that. They could end up blowing out Houston.
And just running the ball to end it.
Ooh, CEH. Nah, I think I would go with damn. Jesus Christ, what kind of team does this guy have? This guy's got all these options, dude.
I like CEH, Clyde Edwards. I would go Clyde Edwards and Evans, man. Clyde Edwards got 100 last week. They gotta win this week at the Eagles. He's gonna get the ball. I would go Clyde and Evans.
Really, dude? Because we were talking about what a disappointment this guy was the other day, weren't we?
Yeah, but they keep giving him the ball, and he had 100 last week.
Yeah, but that's the first time in a long time, dude, that he's, week 1 and 2, he gave you like an average of 5 points a week, dude.
But it's an uptick.
I'll go Moss Evans, dude. I'm not. That guy's got to show me more week in, week out.
Remo said he's hurt.
Yeah, I don't think he's like on the injury list.
Ooh.
At least they don't have him listed.
I gotta check it out. I have him in the league, so
I mean, even at 100% healthy, dude, I don't like him. Okay, back to the book. Dude, Belichick commissioned a study on like the greatest winners of all time. So I think they studied Jordan, Kobe, Tiger Woods, Brady. I don't know if I'm missing a couple others. And I'd love to see the study. One of the things that supposedly came out of the study is that Brady would thrive more in a loving environment and relationship as opposed to one where he's playing with like a chip on his shoulder. Which seems like the complete opposite. Because he has never really, I don't think he's been with Belichick and the Patriots in a loving environment, loving and caring environment, probably. He's been more in a fucking kind of a dictatorship. And he succeeded in that.
And who did this study? Belichick?
That I don't know. He commissioned the study. I'm not sure exactly why. It doesn't really make sense, but that's one of the things that came out.
That's weird.
Do you think that's true?
I don't know. It's weird.
At least when they talked about him, they always said, "Oh, number 199, 7th round draft pick. Nobody thought he could do it. Chip on his shoulder." That was always, you'd always hear that.
Mm-hmm.
And to hear that he needs to be in a loving environment. Maybe at that point in his career, maybe at that point in his career, he wanted that more. Now towards the end,
I don't know. I have to see that study.
They didn't release the study. That's pretty much all they said about it.
And how did this guy? Well, we don't know. We don't know how he
How
got
did he get out.
Yeah, how did he get that info?
That I don't know. It's in the book. They talked to Belichick about it. He was like, it's a lot of second, third, and fourth hand reports. I don't, kind of like discrediting it. I'm not sure. I'm sure he has sources that are revealed in the book. I guess they don't want to give everything away. I thought it was an odd study and an odd results where they said those other guys thrive more in a like chip on your shoulder. Kobe, 100%, dude. Jordan, remember the Last Dance, and any little thing, and I took that personally.
Mm-hmm.
He would find anything to like hate you. That one dude, the young kid who scored a bunch of points on him,
mm-hmm.
I think from the Wizards, and then he made up the lie that he said something to him after the game or something, and then he fucking killed him the next game. 100%. Tiger Woods, I don't know, enough about golf or like your interactions with the people that you're playing against, but definitely a winner. That sport you're on your own, so I guess you got to be self-motivated. Maybe your caddy is hyping you up or something. I kind of want to read that book though, to see what else is there. All right, dude, maybe we should just do the picks while we're waiting.
Let's do it.
All right.
We already started out hot last night.
We lost last night. Everybody had Cincy.
Should have known it.
They did win, but not enough, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's the first game. We blew that one. Am I sharing the screen here?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So we got the Washington football team. They're going to Atlanta. They're favored by Washington football team's favored by 1.5. I'll take Washington.
I'm gonna take Atlanta. I think they get a win.
Yeah, I'm going with Matty I.
Okay, Atlanta for you guys. Lions are at the Bears. The Bears are favored by 3. What's up with the quarterback situation in Chicago?
I don't know. I think what is it? The Red Rockets coming back.
He's like going back and forth.
I think so. Well, he was injured. That's why the Fields played. But I think he's back this week.
Supposedly he's on the hot seat, Nagy.
You would think, right?
Who wants to go first?
I'm gonna take the Lions.
Yeah, I'll take the Lions, dude. I don't think they're gonna lose.
I'll take the Lions also.
They got a little motivation.
Titans are favored by 7.5. They're at the New York Jets. Fucking Jets and Zach Wilson, dude, have been really bad.
I already lost the 7.5 this week, so I'm gonna take another one.
By picking who?
The Titans.
You're taking the Titans,
Yeah.
and they're playing at the Jets.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Titans as well.
So am I. Clean sweep. Cleveland Browns are favored by 2.5 at the Minnesota Vikings. Kirk Cousins balling, dude. Look at those numbers. 73%, dude. Completion percentage. That's unheard of.
I'm going Vikings.
I'm going to take the Vikings also.
I'm gonna go Browns.
You always go Browns, dude. Okay, here we go. What a fucking crapper this is. Colts at Dolphins. The Dolphins favored by 1.5. Dude, it's the Jacoby Brissett revenge game, is it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Miami. I think Brissett's shown a couple things. I think maybe with a little more time, maybe a little extra motivation playing against his ex-team here, the Fins can win and cover that game. And Wentz ain't that fucking good, so. And he's not even 100%. That's my pick.
I'm taking the Fins.
Yeah, I'm taking Dolphins. Lock of the week.
Lock of the week. Dude, I see this stuff coming a mile away. A mile away. Who's up? What?
Cowboys.
Panthers at the Cowboys. Cowboys are favored by 4.5. Will you keep dealing? Halia, plug in your Mothman Prophecies thing. It's making a little static. We're gonna keep dealing with McCaffrey out. Anybody care to go first here?
I'm taking the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'll go Cowboys as well.
I hate to keep agreeing with you guys, but I am also taking the Cowboys. Next up, we got the New York Giants at the New Orleans Saints. The Saints are favored by 7.5.
I'll go Giants. I think that's a lot.
I'm going Giants as well.
Okay, yeah, goddamn you guys. I'm taking the Giants too, man. I think that's just a lot of points, dude, for the Saints who they're not the Saints from 2 years ago. Speaking of somebody who's not what they were 2 years ago, the Chiefs are favored by 7.5. Last year they would have been favored by like 16 probably and a half in this game. They're favored by 7.5 against an Eagles team who's coming off a fucking crap game too, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess, you know, they both are coming off kind of crappy things. 7.5. Chiefs are laying on the road. Anybody want to go first here?
I'm taking the Chiefs.
I'll take the Eagles.
Come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Chiefs, dude. I think they're gonna fucking unload. I'm a little bit down on the Eagles again now, and I'm a little bit down on Hurts. He's got to show me something, dude. I was in his corner, but you know these Alabama quarterbacks. Week 1, everybody's like, "Oh, we got Mac Jones and Jalen Hurts and Tua, bro. What do you mean Alabama doesn't have quarterbacks, dude? I think they're like 3-7 or 3-8 or Tua went 1-1. Mac Jones is 1-2, right? And Hurts is what? 1-2 also. So they're 3-5. Is that right? Anyways, not doing too good. None of these rookies are doing well, actually, from this year. Even though Hurts and Tua are not rookies, but in a sense they are. You know, they don't have that much playing time. Okay, next up, there's a fat spread here. Houston Texans at the Buffalo Bills. 16.5 points.
Fuck.
Damn, I really want Allen to go off. But I don't know about 16.5.
I'm taking the Bills.
I'm taking the Texans.
I'm taking the Bills. I'm taking the Bills too.
They're gonna fucking blow them out.
I hope so. I hope I'm wrong.
Yeah, dude.
I'm going against Remo. Fuck that guy.
That this is a rookie, right? That they have making his first road start.
Yeah.
That usually doesn't go well, dude.
That Bills defense is good as well as too. It's not just
they're gonna show him a couple. They're gonna teach him a couple lessons, for sure. Cardinals at the Rams. This should be a good game, dude. I think that spread is a little bit high for me. Even though, look here, it says Sean McVay's 8-0 against the Cardinals. Dude, I think Arizona's going to keep it closer than 6. Maybe the Rams come a little bit down to earth, win, but not by 6. That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
I'm taking the Cards as well.
So we're all clean sweep here. Next up, we go to the West Coast. This is the second 4:00 game on the slate. Seahawks at the 49ers. The Niners are favored by 3 here.
I'll take the Seahawks.
Yeah, me too. I think it's going to be close, but...
Yep.
Yeah, if Seattle loses, they're going to be 1-3, dude.
1-3, exactly.
With the Rams coming in.
Yeah, it's a divisional game.
Yeah, dude, I gotta go with the Seahawks too on this one, dude.
That's a tough division, dude.
They're gonna be fucked if they lose this game, though.
Yeah, it's their season probably.
With a capital fucking F, and they know that. I believe this is another one 4:00 game here. Ravens are at the Broncos. The Broncos are favored by 1. Lamar Jackson is banged up. Think he's going to play, but I think he's a little bit banged up. I don't know. Maybe you could look into that, Tank, what the latest is on Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, banged up from that front flip.
Who are they playing?
The Broncos.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, if Lamar Jackson is even, healthy enough to play, I'm going to take the Ravens. But either way, I'm going to take the Ravens.
I'm taking the Ravens as well.
I'll go Broncos.
Did you find anything on Lamar Jackson?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
If he's not playing, I'm taking the Broncos.
Says he returned to practice Friday, but he didn't look like a quarterback who had missed the past 2 days.
So he'll suit up. He'll play.
Yeah, I'll take the Ravens.
The question.
I just think that guy needs to not run as much, dude. I think he needs to keep that like in his back pocket. Like I may run. You got to be afraid of me maybe running. you know. But I don't think he's been blessed with like the best receivers either.
Did you see Marquise Brown, dude? He just dropped bomb after bomb after bomb.
Dude, I had that guy last year. He's boomer bust, very
Dude.
reliant on that deep pass.
And you know what was sick? The ball was hitting him in the hands.
Yeah, that's.
And he was wide open, dude.
Yeah.
And he was just drop. It was just a drop. He had like 3 touchdowns that he dropped.
Yeah, Kenny Stills would do that when we had him, which he's resurfaced back with the Saints now. You know that you're kind of a one-trick pony, dude. You better be fucking good at that trick, okay? Yeah. Don't fucking when we fucking finally call that play and we get you, fucking catch it, dude. The Dolphins threw a few bombs last week, which I liked towards the end of the game. Fuller missed some practice. Now he's going to be back again. We'll see, dude. The vaunted receiving core that they were talking about before the year started, it hasn't really materialized yet. Last 4:00 game. We've got the Steelers at the Green Bay Packers, and the Packers are favored by 7.
I'm going Steelers. I think it's going to be a close game.
Ben's still kind of fucking banged up, right?
Yeah.
I think he lives banged up at this point in his life.
Yeah.
I'm going to take the Packers, dude. I think they have it in them to spank them.
Scantling is out with a hamstring.
Yeah, but they got Aaron Jones, dude.
Oh, that's true, bro.
Yeah.
That guy's been known to score some touchdowns.
Yeah, mostly on Monday night or late games.
I'm taking the Packers.
Of course you are. Okay. Now,
Claypool is out too.
Claypool's out too?
Yeah, with a hamstring us.
Oh, wow.
You sure you don't want to change your pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure.
And then this is the fucking big enchilada, dude. This is like an early Super Bowl type fucking atmosphere game. Are you guys excited for this game? I seem to be the only one excited for this game.
Yeah, bro.
I think you're more excited than we are.
Than the average person?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a big game, but is it really? It's just got good off the field storylines and all that, but the game itself, it's not like it's too. It wasn't like the Rams and the Bucks last week. Those were two evenly better matched up teams.
I couldn't disagree with you more, dude. I understand that maybe the game, the Patriots are not like, Super Bowl contenders per se, like the Bucks are, but
hey, we got our weekly buddy in the chat.
I don't know what to do with this.
Hey, Dolphin.
I don't know what to do with this guy, dude. How do I get rid of this guy? I put him in timeout. I blocked him.
Yeah, that's it. You blocked him.
All right. Anyways,
he's back.
How do I get rid of him?
Don't show it.
Oh, no, don't do that, dude. You idiot. I thought I blocked him, bro.
Do that one.
All right. Back to the game. Fuck
so who are you taking?
I'm going last.
I'll take the Bucks.
Of course you will.
Yeah, I'm going Bucks as well.
Of course you will.
So are you.
Not only are the Patriots going to cover that, they're going to fucking win this game, dude. Tom Brady, he's going to go into New England. His little balls are going to shrivel up. He's going to forget what it's like to be up there. He's going to get all emotional like a woman when he's back there and he's on the wrong locker room and he's in the wrong side of the field. And his father, Bill Belichick, is on the other side. They used to abuse him. And he's just going to, dude, he's going to be in a cocoon of horror like Mike Tyson used to say. And, dude, they're going to fucking lose this game, dude. That's what I think is going to happen. So, obviously, I'm taking the Patriots. I can't wait to watch this game. I hope, really, ideally, what would happen here is a scoreless tie with devastating injuries on both sides, including the coaching staff. That could be the best possible outcome for me. But I'll settle for the Patriots covering. So, I'm right. What do you guys think?
It's a little much, but
You don't think he's gonna be going through some emotions going back
Of
there?
course he is. But
Yeah, of
he'll get
course.
over it.
He's gonna handle it.
I don't think he's gonna be shivering in his boots though.
He'll
Yeah,
be shivering in his Uggs, dude. He wears Uggs.
That's
He'll be
I like those are nice.
Yeah, obviously you would like those. All right. Dun 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 dun. Monday night, the Raiders at the Chargers. Chargers are favored by 3.5. This could be like a home game for the Raiders, almost, right? Like they'll probably have a big fucking show out, there for them. One of the many cities they called home. A little more respect, dude. The Raiders are 3-0, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Chargers
bro.
are 2-1. It's a good matchup.
They've been surprising me, dude.
I'm taking the Raiders, bro. Fuck, you're 3-0, dude. This is virtually a home game for them.
I'm taking the Raiders as well. I think it'll be a close game. I don't know if they pull it off, but I think their games are always tight.
I want to choose the Raiders, bro, but since I want to, I'm gonna choose the Chargers.
Okay, you made a mistake.
That's the only way we keep distancing ourselves from you, Tank.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. That's the picks. That's the picks, man. We got our guest in the back getting ready.
I'm doing a
parlay.
parlay with all these picks.
Dude, every week there's some guy with the parlay that's about to hit on the Monday night game, and then like he doesn't,
That might be you this week, Tank.
Yeah.
And then they tried to buy one of them out. I think somebody was saying that, right? Wasn't Remo saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck, he should have took the buyout.
That guy's not very reputable though.
Who? Remo?
Remo.
Come on, dude. It's our West Coast representative.
Hey, we haven't said hi to Ogre.
Hey, what's up, Ogre?
What's up, Ogre? What's up?
He was already in the chat. All right, dude. Let's bring on my boy here. He's been waiting in the back. He just got off an airplane, and he put Jason on the screen, dude. I know him as the champ.
Oh, I'll change it.
What up, dude?
Hold up, dude. Let me change it. Edit name, the champ.
I hate to put you on the spot like that.
The champ? The champ. Nah, let's see the champ. It's the champ.
Jason is.
There you go. Crushed it. What's
you
up,
go.
guys?
Now you're you, bro. This is Tank over here and
Tank.
Leah.
Hi, Leah. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on.
Hell yeah, bro.
You
Thanks
go.
for coming on, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Where did
Thanks for the invite.
Where did you come from? Because I know you told me you just got off a plane.
All right, so my sister moved out of New York City, and she's up in Connecticut. So the closest airport was like Westchester, New York, White Plains. Yeah, that's it. So I landed at 9:15 or so. I've never seen the Atlanta airport this busy. It was like a holiday weekend in there, and anyway, man, got my bags, drove, jumped in the car. First things first, grabbed a beer.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Cheers, bro.
Right in, cheers. Yeah.
You're pretty close to the airport?
20, 25 minutes. Yeah, so Atlanta's everything is pretty close. Traffic is horrendous. But as far as like proximity, everything's pretty close. You guys ever been to Atlanta?
I've never been to Atlanta. In general, traffic is bad?
Traffic's terrible. We're like one of the worst in the nation. If you haven't been here, don't bother coming.
That's what I heard.
But they say the strip clubs are good.
Not better than Miami.
No? Okay. Yeah, you would know. You would know. You've sampled both, so you would know. All right.
Wait, I got a question. What's the champ about?
Yeah, I don't even know why,
my
dude.
God,
honestly, I don't even know why. It was more like a self-given name. I don't think anybody gave it to him. I think he gave it to himself.
You can't
If
give
we're being
yourself a
honest.
nickname. You can't give yourself a nickname, dude.
How did you get that name?
Me and Randy's brother-in-law used to be like really, really close back. We used to work together, and we became really good friends over the years. And one of our jobs, we worked at AutoNation selling cars. And this was around like the September 11th thing when the economy crashed and no one was buying cars. So we were in one of the offices and we started playing the South Park pinball game on like ComedyCentral.com. So the champ came from the winner, whoever got the highest score on the South Park pinball game.
Wow.
This is
30 years later, I'm still the champ.
It's Milton?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that story. I know, my poor sister, dude, her house was like a college fucking fraternity. We'd be in there like drinking beer all the time, watching football, and like this guy would get there, he's like, the champ's here. Champ's here. What's this guy talking about, dude? Who made him the champ, dude?
Oh, dude, his sister is a saint for putting up with us.
Yeah.
All their shenanigans, all the Dolphins games, all the Hurricanes games, all the shenanigans.
Yeah, that was fun. So, dude, I haven't seen you in person in a while. You went off and you did some studying. You did a bunch of stuff. You worked for the firefighters. You told me you did the CPR business, and now you're working in a hospital over there. Yeah. What are you doing day to day now over there? Can you tell us a little bit about that? How the hospital is? We wanted to have somebody that works in a hospital on. Well, besides we're boys and everything, but to like get a feel, like you hear all this stuff in the news, like man, we're packed, we're fully packed. Is that legit? All that kind of stuff. Is that what's going on?
So we never had to really experience that when COVID first hit, almost 2 years ago at this point. We have a huge facility. I'm in Emory, up in Atlanta, and the hospital was probably built in the 1960s, and they've just been expanding on it ever since. They built the new tower, which is like 9 stories. So little by little, the plan was to phase out the old hospital, move everyone over to the tower. So we have all this extra space. On a normal day, we probably have, you have the respiratory ICU, you have 2 neuro ICUs, cardiac, surgical. I can think of 5 ICUs. Let's say we have 6 ICUs in general. When COVID hit, we were up to adding an additional 6 COVID ICUs. The nurses were usually working 3 days a week, 36-hour shifts. And you'd work 36 hours, you get paid for 40 as a nurse, and they were working like 6 days a week, 6 nights a week. We never got to the point that we were running out of space. We never got to the point that we were turning people away. We never got to the point that we were running out of ventilators. We did start getting short on medications. And it was kind of like twofold. Most of your medications that we're getting at the hospital are made in Puerto Rico. So Puerto Rico got annihilated by the hurricane. They never really got back on track. And then we had the COVID issue. So we were using the medications at a faster rate than we were getting them in. So a lot of emergency FDA clearance was created for things that usually wouldn't be because of it. But yeah, the hospitals were out of control. We had actually shut down the operating room for a good 3 months. And we're a community hospital. We don't get the young, healthy people, the young, healthy women, childbirth, or the young kids with good insurance, like having their appendix taken out. It's sad to say, but the medicine is a profitable industry. So our OR is really, I'm in the anesthesia side. So our OR is one of the only places in the hospital that actually makes money. So it was a big thing. Staffing was getting sick. They were overworked. We were running out of medications. The patients were getting sicker. Patients were dying left and right. Little by little, when COVID started ramping down, the OR started ramping back up. And I'd say about 2 months ago, when things started to get bad again, we actually started slowing down cases in the OR. But I haven't been to work in about 2 weeks. I do a lot of night shifts, and I'll get a week off, so I was out of town this week. We're back on track. We're about 90-something%, not 100% of pre-COVID volume in the operating room. The last I checked on the numbers at my hospital alone, we had like 60-something positive COVID cases. And across every hospital, I think we have like 12 hospitals. Not sure what the numbers are there. But the people that we are seeing in the hospitals now are definitely like overall healthy, younger people. It's not like the 70-year-olds and 80-year-olds and 60-year-olds that were very unhealthy when COVID first started rolling through. It's a lot of people that are saying, well, it's not going to happen to me. It's not going to happen to me. And they're the ones that are in the hospitals now in the ICUs with the breathing tube and on the ventilator and not doing well. So it's really, it's sad, man. It's really sad. And as a community in Atlanta, we're doing nothing to help ourselves. I don't want to make this about like vaccinations and all that stuff, but we're I think we're like 52% vaccinated for Georgia or Atlanta, which is
That's low, dude.
super low. And what's happening is it's stressing out the workers. And today's what, the first?
Yeah.
Right? So Emory instituted the policy that if you are not vaccinated by October 1st, you need to start looking for a new job. So today was the day, and we lost actually 2 anesthesia providers because they did not want to get vaccinated.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what's happening on the nursing side, but these nurses that are already overworked are now getting even further overworked.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, systems being taxed, for sure.
But it does not sound like your hospital is like the typical hospital because you had all that extra room, so you may have been like one of the best hospitals prepared to handle something like that, right?
Yeah, surprisingly now, we're not even the most COVID positive hospital. There's other hospitals around town that actually have more COVID numbers than we do, which is very strange because we're the educational hospital, we're the teaching hospital.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So that's the main trend that they're seeing. Younger people now, like healthy looking people, not people with comorbidities and stuff like that, or people that young but maybe are not taking that much care of themselves.
Don't have the
pre-existing big time. This is the South, bro. This is the good old biscuit belt. They grow big down here, and a lot of people that we're seeing are definitely overweight. And I'm sorry?
No, overweight, right?
Overweight, and so many things come with that, right? Your kidneys take the strain, your cardiovascular system takes the strain, your heart takes the strain, and a lot of them, if you're overweight, chances are you have hypertension. Hypertension is the silent killer.
Right.
If you have low blood pressure, right? Because you're sweaty, you're nauseous, you're passing out. If you have high blood pressure, you don't know. Unless you check your blood pressure, you don't know. Your body's going to compensate. You're going to walk around with your blood pressure through the roof and have no idea until you get it checked. So that's definitely a comorbidity. Obesity and hypertension, high blood pressure go hand in hand. So
Don't you think we should be making like a bigger thing as a country, like to like get people healthier, a little bit, nobody ever talks about that. Like, yo, we're fat as fuck, man. We should probably, it's going to be better if we're a little bit healthier, you'll be able to handle shit like that. They never really talk about that. At least I don't hear that much.
Bro, me and Nicole, my girlfriend, we talk about it all the time. And so many girls are walking around like stuffing themselves into size 6 when they're really like a size 26. And at what point do you go into the store and be like, hey, I'm buying like extra, extra, extra large? At what point do you say to yourself like, something wrong here?
It's too much work to lose the weight, dude, sometimes.
And pizza's good, dude. French fries are good.
It is.
Yeah, I just had some pizza and French fries today.
With ranch dressing on it too?
No, ketchup. Yeah, it was good. But yeah, I mean, I think, when I look at like how bad we're faring sometimes, I think, dude, that's probably like, taking out the vaccination thing out of the equation for a minute. We're just pretty unhealthy, dude. And as a nation, we have been for a long time. We eat, all this crap, that we get.
COVID didn't help that though. Everybody was home, just gaining the 15 pounds, 20 pounds, just being home.
Yeah, but maybe I don't know. I guess you're fucking door dashing it all the time and shit like that. I'm just thinking of like when I worked out on the street, I'd be like, whatever's it. Oh, here you go. McDonald's, boom. Burger King, boom.
Easy.
Taco Bell, fast. I got 30 minutes. I got to get, go do something fast.
When's the last time you drove by McDonald's and didn't have a line of 30 people deep?
Bro, Chick-fil-A. Oh my God.
Chick-fil-A is delicious though.
Dude, but not to make that line. The line is ridiculous.
Two drivers.
Bro, and people taking the orders like.
Hey, it goes pretty fast though.
It does go fast, man. They got a good system, but dude, still, man, this is crazy.
Yeah.
So, dude, day to day, you're basically like not knocking people out, right? That's basically what you're doing.
That's my job.
Like a champ, knocking people out like a champ.
South Park pinball. My job is to protect the patient from the surgeon. Everyone's so worried about anesthesia. No, man, you don't get worried about anesthesia. It's like the chance of reaction is a fraction of a percent. It's the surgeon. I'm not saying surgeons are bad people, but surgeons are the ones that are going to fuck up and poke something that shouldn't be poked or cut something that shouldn't be poked. It's not the anesthesia you should be afraid of. Be afraid of the surgeon. They're the ones that have that sharp ass knife.
Yeah, if they cut an artery or something.
And if you talk to a surgeon, won't they tell you the opposite? They'll be like, "I never mess up. They mess up."
It's those guys. There's the running joke in the OR. Oh, blame anesthesia. Blame anesthesia. We get fucking blamed for everything. Everything.
I heard that in that movie. I think I saw it in that movie that my other brother-in-law made me watch, the killing of a sacred deer. Anybody ever watch that movie?
I started. We
don't. Okay, you should not. But anyways, the guy's a surgeon in the movie, and they always like blame it on each other. No, the surgeon never kills the patient, never loses the patient. It's the anesthesiologist. And then you talk to the anesthesiologist, he's like, it's never us. It's always the surgeon. You know.
How convenient.
I don't know. You know, I'll believe the champ since he's here. But like, there's that thing, right?
Sure, it could be, man. I could fuck up and I give you the wrong medication. But it's like literally like sheer negligence on my part. And it's really hard to mess up. You know, your medications are color coded. Everything comes in a different size vial. Like you know what you're giving of what. For example, like you're gonna give 10 cc's or 5 cc's of whatever drug, and that's your usual dose for that. So it's really hard to pick up a vial that's the wrong vial, that's the wrong color, and then give 10 times more than you usually give out of a vial you never give it. It's really hard to fuck up. It happens. People fuck up, but it's usually not us.
What happens to the body, to the human body when you guys do what you do?
The anesthesia is actually unknown.
It's unknown?
It's unknown. We don't know how anesthesia works. Like, we know. So, have you guys had surgery before? Have you gone under? Okay, and they give you the cocktail, the happy juice. So that's midazolam or Versed, and it's in the same family as Xanax and Rupees. It's a benzodiazepine. We know how that works. That works on a substrate called GABA. And GABA is an inhibitory neurotransmitter. So you're basically provoking GABA, and it's making you have this euphoric, hypnotic, sleepy feeling. Okay, so we know that. But as far as the anesthetic gases, we don't know how they work. They work in the spinal cord. That's all we know. They don't get metabolized, so they go into the system. They work their way in the bloodstream. They work into the fat. They work into the muscles. They work into the brain, obviously. Then it circulates around. Then it comes right back to the lungs. So in theory, it's 100% bioavailability, meaning like nothing is metabolized.
So you guys do the epidural? Is that what it's called to the women when they're?
Yeah, I don't, because we don't do. Thank you, baby Jesus. We don't do any OB, any labor and delivery at my hospital.
Okay.
Pregnancy is a beautiful thing. Childbirth is a beautiful thing, and pregnant women are beautiful people, but fortunately, we don't have to deal with them.
Dude, when they gave that to my wife and the second baby, she was just so fucking high, dude. Like, I'd never seen her like that. She went from like wanting to kill me or anybody to like, and then she just passed out, and like she forgot she was having a baby. I was like, fuck, I wish they wouldn't have. No, I'm sorry, this was the first time, not the second baby. I was like, dude, we were gonna get somewhere, and you kind of stopped the whole process and now she doesn't even care about finishing the job anymore. You know, she's just fucking high. It was so weird.
But they must have given her something before the epidural. Like they must have given like something IV to kind of chill her out before the epidural, right?
They did, but like it wasn't enough for her, and she kept complaining, and it wasn't working. Well, she normally like she'll go pull a tooth out without like, you know, she doesn't take shit, you know. But for this, she couldn't hang with it.
But yeah, man, you're squeezing something the size of a watermelon out of something the size of a lemon.
100%. 100%. And is there a like? I remember hearing about Michael Jackson to sleep. He had, I don't know what people were giving them or what stuff, but is there people out there that like also use this stuff, black market, you know, get somebody to administer this stuff to them at home or whatever for you know, use like that, like what Michael Jackson was doing? Is that like a thing?
Yeah, so let me tell you, here's what I know about that story is he was paying, so propofol is what he used, right? Propofol is what 90-something% of people use for the initial go under anesthesia. So the initial injection of propofol is what puts you out. Then anesthesia will put the breathing tube in, and then will keep you asleep with the anesthetic gases. Propofol in the hands of a trained professional is a very, very, very safe drug. And for example, like a forklift, super safe. Me driving a forklift, not so much, right? So propofol, same thing. Michael Jackson was using propofol off-label, and he was using it to go to sleep and stay asleep, which is not what its intended use is. He was paying that physician, from what I remember reading years and years and years ago, $120,000 a month to basically just do whatever he wants. Michael Jackson wants this, the physician is going to do that. Is it right? No. But if that guy wasn't doing it for $120 a month, I guarantee someone else is doing it for $120 a month. Propofol's like super safe. I heard a story, I don't know, man, 2 years ago that a girl was pulled over in Atlanta and she had an IV in her foot. And we have like these like little pumps in the operating room to keep the propofol going at a constant rate. So we get a good idea like how much you need to stay asleep. If we give you too little, you're gonna start to wake up. If we give you too much, you're gonna stop breathing, like for colonoscopies and endoscopies and stuff like that. So the story that I heard is the girl had an IV in her foot and she's driving around in the car with this like low dose propofol going for this like euphoric effect. But propofol doesn't really cause euphoria, it just causes you to go to sleep. And there was another one, a student of mine who wound up getting a job at one of the hospitals down the street. Grady is our big trauma center. So you guys are all Miami, right?
Homestead, and he's in Pines.
Yeah.
Okay. I just in Pines.
I'm right by where you guys used to work. I'm right down the street.
Which one? The Auto Nation or the World Ford?
The Auto Nation.
Okay. It's still there?
Yeah, it's still there. Now there's a Mercedes next door to it. Yeah.
Mercedes. I think Mercedes was. I remember Lexus was like right across the street, right? Or like right on the other side of the highway?
Yes, Lexus is like right here, right by me.
Okay.
I'm on the other side, so Lexus is right here, right next, right in front of me, about a block over.
Okay. So anyway, this dude used to be the student of mine. He actually committed suicide with propofol. So the point I was trying to make, he got a job at Grady. Grady is our big trauma hospital. So Grady would be the equivalent to like Jackson Memorial. Or like Memorial Regional. Like if you're in a bad car accident or any trauma gunshot, you're going to go to this. So this kid winds up getting a job at Grady. And
hey, Hitler's back. Hitler's back.
Blast that guy out of here.
I don't know how to get rid of this guy, dude.
What is that his issue? Adolf Hitler let me suck his dick? Like, is that a joke?
I don't know, dude.
Is he like a little wannabe neo-Nazi?
We think it might be Ogre, a guy who used to be on the show. He says no. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know how to get rid of those comments, guys.
So this dude, I'm not going to mention his name.
Yeah, we'll just ignore that. Let's go. Let's move on.
Yeah, he wound up like stealing like vials and vials of propofol and committed suicide with it.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Which is yeah.
You brought something up earlier. Have you ever had somebody wake up while they were under?
Okay, so you have under general anesthesia, no. That would like literally be like sheer negligence and stupidity on my part. So general anesthetic, you're going to sleep, you're getting the bolus of propofol, you're getting all the other drugs, you're getting the breathing tube, and then we're turning on the anesthetic gases, you're completely out. We're monitoring your blood pressure, we're controlling your blood pressure, we're controlling your breathing, we're controlling everything. The other type of anesthesia is like the endoscopy, the colonoscopy, the twilight anesthesia, where you just get a little bit, of propofol, so you're getting a colonoscopy, right? We don't want to put a tube down your throat. We want to keep you breathing, but we want to keep you comfortable when you get this like scope this long stuck up your rear end. So under like the twilight anesthesia or the sedation, as we call it, like yeah, it happens because it's a very fine line, right? If I give you too much, you stop breathing. If I give you not enough, you have a little bit of awareness. And we tell patients, like, look, it's not exact science. You know, we're going to give you enough to get you through the procedure, but not too much that you're under a general anesthetic. Gotcha. So the beauty of that is like, hey, if you're uncomfortable, you're going to let us know you're uncomfortable, we're just going to give you a little more. Under a general anesthetic, it almost never happens. Under like twilight anesthesia, it happens. I had a colonoscopy done a few months ago. I don't remember anything. I don't think I woke up during it. But under the twilight, yeah, it happens.
I'm glad I didn't wake up during mine. That would have sucked.
Dude, I remember. What's the one where you go pull your wisdom teeth? What exactly are they giving you there?
So probably the little propofol action. They'll probably put the mask on you initially. You'll breathe a little bit of nitrous oxide to kind of get a little woozy. Then once you're a little woozy, then they do the IV and give you a little bit of propofol.
Yeah, that's what I had. I had an IV during that.
I was out, dude. I was out. I think I elected to be out. And I remember when I got out, like I didn't remember much of anything, and I was just like cracked out, dude. I was like the whole rest of the day just like cracked out and like couldn't really eat anything, and like just I did it early in the day, and I basically just lost that whole day. I was just like out of it.
When I had mine done, they told me 500 propofol, so that's a pretty stout dose. I was like really proud of myself that I took that much. Apparently, I remember going back to the room for the colonoscopy, and she's like, okay, whatever, we're going to start. And she wanted to start giving it. And it was at the hospital I work at. So I know the people there. And I remember like seeing the room kind of shake back and forth. And that's all I remember. Apparently, that's not why I fell asleep. I invited everyone in the GI room to come over for movie night. I'm like, yeah, we're going to have to get hamburgers after this. Come and get hamburgers on it. I'll pay for everyone. I don't remember any of that.
Did any of that happen?
The girl that did my anesthesia, she told me. She's like, yeah, you invited everyone to come over for movie night. I'm like, all right, cool. Are you guys coming or what?
Oh, shit, dude. So, Jason, on the side, well, before I ask you about that, you told me you worked for the firefighters, Sanibel Fire Rescue. Is that Sanibel Island?
Sanibel Island.
Holy shit, how'd you deal with the no-see-ums out there?
You stay inside.
There's no fucking cure for that shit, right?
So they would get you. I remember we rented that house one year, and you wound up like leaving after like 1 day because you couldn't deal with them.
I forgot you were there for that. Yeah. Dude, I went out in the beach. How long ago was this, dude? Like 15 years ago or something?
Oh my god, bro, it's got to be like early 2000s.
Yeah. So this is like, in the beginning when I'm with Marina, and you go out on a walk on the beach. I don't know, Remo, dude. Let's track this guy's IP, dude. That's what I want to do. Anyways, you go with a girl, and you're like, let's go for a walk on the beach, you at night or whatever. You want to, and I took my shirt off, or walking on the beach, and then all of a sudden I'm like, are you getting bit? Are you getting bit? And dude, I went back in, and like I was just fucking torn up everywhere, dude. And that's the last time I try to walk on the beach at night anywhere. Even though now where we go to Jensen Beach, you know, where Lisa is up. Have they told you about that place?
I haven't. Yeah, I remember vaguely hearing about it. I haven't like really talked to either one of them like in detail in a while.
Well, there's this place, Jensen Beach, where we have a spot. They have that same problem with it's more seasonal there. I don't know if it was in Sanibel, also seasonal or it's just there really is no fucking cure for that. So
the love bugs are insane there too, man. It's like that first rain, it can be dry for years, and that first rain when summer comes in, it's like boom, like love bug city.
What do the love bugs do?
Splatter on your windshield.
Okay, but they don't like bite and shit, do they?
No, they
Okay.
make a huge mess.
Yeah, they make a mess.
Okay, and then on the side, you have also a business.
Yeah. For years and years and years, I used to like my little like CPR, advanced cardiac life support, and pediatric life support. I think when pretty sure that you were playing Homestead then, but when I was an undergrad at FIU, I started doing that, and I lost my own company a few months ago. The goal is to make it like the goal is to be like you and own my own business and fuck the man.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. So it's basically sort of like I was telling Haeli about it. They probably had it at Publix where, you know, somebody would come in and kind of teach them, you know, how to perform CPR or how to handle with certain emergencies. Is that basically?
Yeah.
All right. You want to give us like a free class? What's the most important thing if somebody, I don't know, let's say this guy next to me over here, he just passes out. Maybe he's ripped. Maybe he drank a little too much and he just fucking like passes out. Yeah. Is that a CPR thing or is that just drunk?
First thing, dude, always check the wallet.
Take their money first?
Yeah, take their money, take their card, take their ID.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. And then, well, no, I guess first thing, make sure no one sees you and then get the cash.
I like this class, dude.
You didn't save a life, but you got $300.
Right, exactly. Dude.
And then immediately go to the casino and put it on red.
Right, you could even make some more money. You can even. No, obviously you check the license to see if they're do not resuscitate or something.
Bro, don't even go down that slope.
I don't know why was it a joke to check the wallet or why were you telling me to check the
wallet?
wallet?
It's a joke.
Oh, okay. No, I thought we were looking for something as ID maybe.
Sometimes jokes aren't funny.
No, it was good. I went with it, dude. I fucking rolled with it, dude. I thought I was making the joke. I thought I was being funny, but you were doing it. All right. So, how about if he has one of those fucking wristbands? Do not resuscitate.
Yeah, so the do not resuscitate won't be on a wristband. Like the diabetics will be on the wristband, like the medical alert tags, and allergies will be on like the wristband also. Years and years and years and years and years, it was always like ABCs: airway, breathing, circulation. When people want to stop doing mouth to mouth because it's gross and like strangers and everything, they change it to like CAB. And studies show that you can have oxygen trapped in the blood for 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, depending on like who you are and like what you are, like comorbidities, things like that. So people are more willing to just go up and do compressions on someone than do mouth to mouth. So like the thing is now, like, okay, you check for circulation, don't even worry about breathing, don't even worry about airway. If they're not circulating, you can't feel a pulse, immediately start compressions. So they changed these ABCs, airway, breathing, circulation, to circulation, airway, breathing, and I want to say that was in like 2007. I want to say it's been a while. A long time.
But it's a relatively modern, different way of thinking about it. You know, for so many years, they probably did it the other way, right? First. Yeah.
It's like if I told you, like, hey, this guy's down on the ground. I need you to go and give him mouth to mouth and do this and do this. Are you going to, versus if I tell you, hey, I need you to go and just go pump in this guy's chest. Are you more likely to go pump on this dude's chest, or are you more likely to like give this person you don't know mouth to mouth?
Mouth to mouth, bro, all day.
Tank probably would do mouth to
Mouth to
whatever dude he could do.
Mouth to mouth, man. Definitely.
He does it for fun, just for the fucking shit.
You remember the Family Guy episode?
You're choking. You're choking.
Sorry, I didn't check when you soiled yourself.
No, now with COVID too, it's like, whoa, I want to save your life, bro, but I don't know if I want to, you know. Hialeah saved somebody's life the other day. Well,
What shit, dude? What happened?
Oh, I was out two of my kids took me out to eat for Father's Day, and this old man started choking a couple of tables right across from us, and I went over there and I got him up and, gave him the Heimlich, and he was good.
Did they shut out?
Yeah, it was a big old. The guy was probably like in his late 80s, early 90s, and it was a big old hawk of meat.
That's awesome.
And it was like, I think I had to pump him like 3 times, and I had to be careful because the guy could barely, he walked with a walker. He was an old dude.
Yeah.
I had to pick him up off the bench, and I had to be gentle. I couldn't, and I gave him 3 thrusts, and it came out, man. It was cool.
That's awesome.
I have a speculation about it. I think the guy was trying to commit suicide, and you fucking ruined it, dude.
No, dude, it was right after Father's Day. He was.
Nobody thanked you. Nobody thanked you at all.
They thanked me, but dude, I thought I was gonna get an applause. I was gonna get all. Not even my kids, man. I went to the restroom to wash my hands because the food hit. I had the food hit the hawk of meat hit my hands when I was doing it. So I go to the bathroom and I was like, oh shit, I'm a little nervous going out. Dude, I sat down. My kids are eating, and I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, are you fucking kidding me, bro? Nobody's even saying, hey, good job. Hey,
are you not entertained?
Did they even offer to buy your meal for you?
Nothing, dude, nothing. We finished eating, and as we're finishing, I go, hey, man, that was pretty cool. And my kids were like, oh, yeah, Papi. Oh, yeah, that was cool, man. That was great. You saved that guy's life. And I was like, what the fuck, man?
Dude, I would have been like, when the waitress brought me the bill, I'd been like, are you fucking really going to bring me a bill? I just fucking saved somebody's life. In the fuck, you're going to be in the front page of the news with dead fucking geezer here, and I just stopped that. You're not going to fucking
over table 10.
Yeah, bring me a fucking drink at least.
It was, dude. I've never even seen that happen before with somebody else saving somebody else. So that's the first time that's actually happened, and I was the person that actually went over and did it, and I was like, dude, it's not like that common of a shit, and I didn't get nothing. Not that I just wanted, hey, man, hey, great job, man. That's it.
Tank, have you ever seen somebody's life get saved? Like in person?
Have you ever seen that? Somebody choking and somebody goes and gives them the Heimlich. Have you seen
I'm not going to ask Jason. He probably sees.
No. I've never seen someone do the Heimlich.
No, but have you seen anybody's life get saved in any way?
I mean, I was a firefighter paramedic for a few years and in the hospital.
Like that, yeah, but not just normal people. It doesn't happen often.
No.
Hey, do you remember Richard?
That he was the one that kind of went like super crazy?
Yes, we had we went to his house for Florida, Richard and Marie, Florida Gators, Miami game that we ended up racing him outside his house. Do you remember any of the stuff? I saw him. He was kind of a dick, but I saw that guy.
Wait. He was a dick. He wasn't kind of a dick. He was a dick.
All right, I was trying to be nice.
Okay, I'll leave my headphones in, but I'm going to refill my drink.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, bro. I'll tell this story.
That guy was a dick.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, dude, he wasn't even like just to put it in a sporting world kind of activity. Whatever, you invited me to your house to watch the game. Well, you invited more than just me, but you invited to, and you're a Raider fan though, so whatever, He invited a bunch of people to his house, not really being a Gators fan, and he invited a bunch of Miami Hurricane fans for him to root for the Gators, which he wasn't really a fan of that team. He just that day he was going to be the antagonist.
That kind of reminds me of who. That's kind of nails it for me.
It was glorious, dude. It was
He was that
glorious
person.
because the Canes won that game, and it was Brock Berlin. You remember that guy?
Yeah.
That we got from the Gators. I
Mhm.
want to say that was like one of his first games, and we were getting our ass kicked. Oh my God, that's not the same one though, right?
No, it's a different one.
Okay, same type.
This one's brand new. This one's only a year old.
Same type, right?
This one's a mini.
Okay. Yeah. You had that gigantic dude. This guy had like a dog like that, but just massive. Goofball dog. Anyways, Berlin, I think, came back and they won the game. And then like he apparently went to UTEP, the University of Texas, El Paso, and he was he had like his little shorts framed, like his little running shorts. He was like a runner, I guess. Do you remember this dude? He's seen his little shorts framed on the wall.
He was like pathological too, wasn't he?
Yeah, and do you remember that like he challenged everybody to a race, but that he was kind of fucked up? And then like I think me, you, and Paul went out on the street, and we actually, I don't think I participated, but I think like you guys raced him.
He hamstring, right?
Like he didn't even make it off the blocks. Like he kind of started and then he had to stop, and everybody basically beat him. Anyways, I saw that guy save somebody's life in person, of all fucking people, dude.
And what was it that he did?
We were at in Elisa's backyard with a pool.
Oh, I know what it is. Okay.
You know the story?
Yeah, I know the story.
All right. For the other two people here, I'll tell the story. Champ, you might have heard this story. Angie is there, who has triplets, and they're very small at that time. One of the girls was like, oh, I want to go in the pool. And they were like, no. And there was like different cliques hanging out. People were, listening to music, drinking, whatever. Dude, in one of those moments, somebody turns around. I think my other sister, Vivian, and they see the girl in the bottom of the pool, just like face down in the bottom of the pool. Yeah. Nobody knew when she fell in or how long she had been in. I was like, I was drinking that day, and that day, well, like I do on weekends usually, not that day. And it just like I was watching a movie, dude. Like I couldn't even react. Like I'm like, somebody's like, there's a girl in the pool, look. And then I see people running, like people hauling ass. Somebody falls, and then Richard comes out. I gotta hand it to him. He was fucking cool as the other side of the pillow, dude. They pulled her out. Boom, boom, boom. He did exactly what, she threw up some crap, and then the ambulance came. He saved her life, dude.
Yeah.
That's the only like redeeming quality that guy has that I remember from and she ended up being fine. There was a doubt, like, oh man, how long was she there? Could have there been some brain damage? But she ended up being totally fine.
So he was not 100% a dick. He
had the wherewithal to save her.
He served a purpose.
Yeah, that day he did, because I don't know, dude. I don't know if anybody else at that party was going to be able to do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It ended up well.
Yeah, I heard that story. It was crazy.
Yeah. How about, you want to tell us any gnarly things you've seen? Can you tell us any gnarly stuff you've seen out on the road in your previous travels?
Let me give you my favorite story. This is my most favorite. Actually, I got two. I'll give you my two most favorite stories, and then I'll tell you a joke. So remind me, so I'll forget. So, first
story, joke. Got it. Let me write that down. Yeah. Story. Go ahead.
All right. So this is when I was on Sandoval Fire Rescue, and there was a kid, I don't know, 14 years old, 15 years old, whatever. This is Sandoval, right? The speed limits are like 15 miles an hour. If you're speeding, you're going 25. So this kid, young guy, steals his dad's car, crashes the car, bumps his head. Kid's fine. But when you have these like concussive brain injuries, you get short-term memory loss. So whoever calls, whatever, we get on the scene, and the kid, we go over to the kid, what's happening, we kind of like, he doesn't know what's going on. So anyway, the kid's asking us, what happened? Like, all right, man, you took out your dad's car, you crashed it, you hit your head, but don't worry, everything is fine, don't worry, you're going to be fine. Okay. 30 seconds later, what happened? Like, all right, you took your dad's car, you hit your head, don't worry, everything is fine, take you to the hospital, you checked out, don't worry, everything's okay.
That's what it's like being Leah's friend, dude.
I'm sad, on a Friday night. What happened? So, like, all right, you took your dad's car, you hit your head, don't worry, because this is on like 5 times, 6 times, whatever.
Holy shit. It's like a broken record.
Yeah, he's like, what happened? I'm like, dude, you took your dad's car, you hit a fucking water buffalo. He's like, what? A water buffalo? I'm like, dude, you hit a water buffalo. He's like, I swear to God, sir, that water buffalo jumped out in front of me.
He wasn't that crazy. He knew, I gotta get out of this shit somehow, dude.
There was
Did he snap out of it after that one?
So the beauty of fire rescue is taking him to the hospital, then there's someone else's problem.
Yeah.
Good job.
I would have kept telling him ridiculous stories just to see if he would buy them. Just more ridiculous stories.
We had this one lady, so we call them frequent flyers, and Sandoval, it's like, yeah, you have your like rich people there, but you also have your older population, like 7 years old, 8 years old, whatever. And we call them like frequent flyers, like the people that have like existing medical issues, and they're always calling 911 to go to the hospital. And this one lady, you remember, she's one of our frequent flyers, and she had like really bad cancer and some other stuff. She was always in the hospital for this and for that. So we get the page, we get the address, we go there. We know exactly the address, we know exactly who it is. So, all right, man, what's going on today? And she's like, nope, not me today. And she points to her like nurse's aide, like caretaker person. So we all turn around like, all right, this is a larger lady, wearing like one of these like big larger lady moo-moos, and like, all right, what's going on? And she stands up and she lifts up her moo-moo like this, no underwear, and she goes, this pussy right here look okay, but this pussy right here don't look so good. It gets better.
She had two?
No one looked. Put the moo down. I always be a part of that. So, a lot of our job is, you do this like run report, you get their medical history, you get what medications they take, you take some vital signs, stuff like that. And, we didn't do any basic life support transport. We'll do advanced life support transport. So this is as basic life support as it gets. You want to go to the hospital, we'll call Lee County EMS and you go to the hospital. So, like, all right, man, tell me about your medical history. Well, I got this. Okay, what medications do you take? I take this, I take this. And she goes, and I take the peanut butter ball. I'm like, all right, peanut butter ball. Like, I'm like, can you repeat that? Can you tell me this again? She goes, the peanut butter ball. Okay, all right. The peanut butter ball. Okay. What's it called? And now she's like, it just the peanut butter ball. I'm like, all right. So I write down my little word for it. The peanut butter ball. So this dude I'm working with, I don't remember his name. I think his name was Brian. This is like 15 years ago. He goes, man, what medication you taking? She's like, you heard me, bitch. It's a peanut butter ball.
Did we ever find out what the peanut butter ball was?
There's a seizure medication called phenobarbital.
Oh
my God. Holy shit.
It's like, you heard me, bitch. It's a peanut butter ball.
So what'd you end up doing with this lady, dude?
Lee County EMS, hey, get this lady transferred to the hospital. Her pussies don't look too good.
And she had 2 vaginas.
That is a question that will be forever a mystery because I did not inspect.
Nobody inspect her. Yeah, you must run into some fucking characters doing that
Oh.
job, dude.
So a buddy of mine that worked at Jackson Memorial Hospital, this is, I want to say I was still in paramedic school at this point. He said he had a patient that came in. This is like the joke. I don't know if this is true or false or indifferent, but it's, he said the patient tells him he has the smiling mighty Jesus and 2 buckets of locusts. That's his medical issues.
What the fuck?
Anybody want to take a stab on the smiling mighty Jesus or 2 buckets of locusts?
Something in his genitalia.
No.
No? All right.
No.
I have no idea.
Tank? Yeah.
Nah, bro, I got nothing.
2 buckets of locusts. Tuberculosis.
Tuberculosis.
2 buckets of locusts.
And the smiling mighty Jesus. The spinal meningitis.
Oh my god. This guy was fucked up, dude.
Fuck.
So you have to be like a translator, dude, to even try to help these people.
Yeah, you have to speak dumbass.
I had a guy once come into the Publix, dude, in Aventura, and he was in our bathroom, and he was ODing. He was on some good shit, and I got a chair for him and I had him sat down. And I was trying to talk to him, and it was he was probably in his 20s, maybe early 30s, and he told me that he was in rigor mortis, and I was like, "You're in rigor mortis." Okay. All right. We already had called the ambulance, bro. So when
emergency, he died like 3 days ago.
Yeah, he's sitting right in front of the office, dude, and the ambulance guys come, the fire rescue, and they start asking him all the questions. I'm just standing there. I was the manager, so I had to be, I had to be there to see what was going on, what was the end result, because then I had to go do a report and everything. And dude, when he told them, "Sir, I feel it, man. I'm starting to feel the rigor mortis setting in," and dude, I'm in back him, and I look at the paramedic, dude, and the paramedic goes, "You're in rigor mortis." Okay, dude, I had to walk away, dude. I was just dying.
Man.
So fucking good, dude.
Hey, Elia, how many times while you were working did somebody shit themselves or fall and shit themselves
Dude,
in an aisle?
Okay, I had one store, dude. The guy came in. It looked like he escaped from the hospital. It looked like he tore his. This one was gross, bro. It was really nasty. He was still like in his robe, his hospital robe.
That's always creepy, right? When you see him out on the streets like that.
And he was walking down the aisles and he was leaking some fluid, bro.
He was leaving a fucking trail, dude.
Leaving a fucking fluid that stunk to fucking eye hell. I don't know if it was an open store. I don't know what it was.
He was leaking some oil.
Dude, I had a guy with the spraying all through the store, and another guy behind him just trying to mop it up, and it was so fucking nasty. But at the store in Aventura, I had a security guard. Dude, this guy was just whack, bro. And he did the whole shopping center. And okay, I transgress. A customer, this old lady that was very anal, very germophobic. I forget what I think her name was Helen, and she would always come and look for the right Kleenex box and all that. She goes, "There's a customer, and he's full of shit. He's got shit all over his back." And I'm like, "What? Wow." So I start going through the store. I get people, "Hey, bro, see what the fuck's going on? This lady's going crazy." And I'm walking through the back room, dude, and the security guard goes by me. And I go, "What the fuck, dude?" And I look back, and he's going, "I gotta go to and he's running by me. His whole back is full of shit. He got diarrhea, and he couldn't fucking hold it, dude. He went to the front bathroom, and he put the shit in the urinal, not in the toilet. He shit it all over the urinal, and then the shit got on his back and all that shit. And then he was running to the back bathroom to go clean himself, dude. I was like, "You took a shit in the urinal?" And dude, it was so fucking nasty, bro.
Was he hanging upside down when he was
Dude,
he doing
it
a
was
handstand when he
Dude, it
took a
was
shit?
just the grossest fucking shit, bro. Nasty fucking shit, man. Yeah. I remember I had him. I reported him. I go, dude, get this guy out of here, dude. This is fucking dude.
Did you ever have anybody shit all over the floor and it just like? I think Milton told me some stories about
I
that.
had people shit. Dude, I remember one time, dude. I don't even want to tell the story, but
Go ahead. Now you have to tell it.
no, I was a dick, dude. I was a fucking dick. Dude.
Oh, you were.
I was.
I want to hear it.
It was in the store on 49th Street, the old one, dude. And I remember the I wasn't even in management, dude.
This is not where you put somebody in a figure four, right?
No, I was training to be in management, bro. And whatever, the front bathroom, I guess it got backed up, dude. And it was so backed up that it was almost like the toilet, and it was like water all the way to the brim, and it was brown. It was just shit water, right?
You always send in the rookie, right, to take care of that?
I sent in this kid named Anselmo. I'll never forget his fucking name.
He'll never forget you either.
No, he'll never forget me. I was like, wow, you know what? You might have to stick your hand in there and see if
Oh.
And dude, he put on a glove and he took care of it.
I would have been like, here's my fucking apron, bro. I'll fucking see you later, bro. You stick
He
your
looked
hand.
at me and he went and did it. I was like, bro, I can't believe I fucking just told this kid to do that.
Did you promote him afterwards? He took one for the team, bro.
He took one for the
He got
team,
fired right after.
No, he didn't get fired. He was a good kid. He was a great kid. But I still think about that. It's like, dude, how could I ask him to do that, bro? But,
Somebody had to do it, bro.
yeah, somebody had to do it.
You obviously were not willing to do it yourself, so.
No, but I cleaned a ton of bathrooms. I never did that, though. Women's bathrooms are a lot worse than men's. I'll tell you that much.
Isn't that surprising?
That's.
Girls are gross.
I cleaned bathrooms for about not too long, maybe 3 months, and it was. Yeah, women's bathrooms are way worse.
When me and Milton were at Auto Nation, we used to play this game. We would go to the bathroom on the second floor if we had to go take a shit. And so there's like one way to get up there. So we'd see people and we'd like turn this way before cell phones had like this before probably had cell phones and before everyone had like lights on. So we'd cut the lights off on them. Then we'd take like cups full of water and throw them over the stall.
Dude, we used to do that at Publix. You know what they used to do at Publix, bro? Until it wasn't funny. You could ask Milton, dude. There was a back employee bathroom, dude, and whenever anybody would go take a shit, we would turn off the lights, bro. And this was dangerous as fuck, bro. They would pour bleach and ammonia like on the floor, and they would mix, and it's like gases, bro. Dude, and it got fucking. I never did that, but people would do that. Dude, they did it to this one kid called Sergio. Dude, the fucker almost died, bro. They came out, and it was just like it got into his lungs. You just see the snot. I mean, gallons of snot just coming out, and the paramedics came. They had to, make sure. Oh, dude, it was horrible, bro. Everybody got, dude. They never caught who it was, but dude, it was fucking so dangerous, bro. Because it was a little bathroom, and you pour the bleach and the ammonia, and you'll kill somebody, dude. It's fucked up, dude. Because imagine how prone you are taking a shit. So they poured all that shit and turn off the lights. You can't fucking. It's like.
What is that? It's like chloroform, right? Bleach and ammonia.
It's fucking
chloroform.
It was bleach and ammonia.
I think that's like mustard gas.
Mustard gas, yeah, bleach and ammonia, mustard gas, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, that's mustard gas is deadly.
That's what they use.
It's lucky the kid didn't die, bro.
Dude, can you imagine, dude? You got like your ass is full of shit, dude, and they cut off the lights, and then you're like, what do? I can't breathe. My ass is full of shit. How do I get out?
They did that to me once, and they turned off the lights, bro. You couldn't see your hand. You couldn't see your hand. Who did the bleach? They never did that one to me, but it was fucking horrible.
We did it to this dude Terry, and Terry was a big fat dude, and I take these cups, I chuck them over the thing, and he's like, comes out soaked in water. He was me, I started really laughing. He said, Where is he? Where is he? Chased right through the dealership. I'm like, oh fuck! And Terry's like 400 pounds, like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Thank God he can't catch me.
Dude, that's fucking hard. Dude, you're so prone. when you're taking a dump, dude. Even when you're pissing, bro, you can't do shit when you're pissing.
Vulnerable.
You ever push somebody when they're taking a piss? Somebody in the urinal and you push them? What the? They eat it, dude.
So gross.
Just imagine like you're taking a shit.
Yeah,
like
push somebody.
Terrorist attack with water. You come out, you talk to your stove.
I bet there was people who wanted to fucking fight, dude, for real. Like,
Dude,
legit.
you want to fucking kill somebody for doing that shit, dude?
Yeah. I don't think we ever did anything that horrible, dude, to each other. I'm trying to think. No, nothing that's pretty fucking bad, dude.
It's pretty bad, man.
So, Champ, you also studied chemistry and biology, you told me, right?
Yeah, that's not you.
So you think you can make crystal meth if you had to? Not that you would.
I think that I could look up the reactions. I just don't think I have the proper equipment to make up good Breaking Bad quality meth.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of asking, because, like, is that something that could, like, really happen, that, they could do that like they did in that show?
Yeah, so I think anyone can do it, right? If you have any type of like chemistry background, but like to get the purity, you need like great equipment, like exact like heat concentrations. Everything has to be like sterilized. You can't have any impurities or anything. I don't think I'm your guy to start your meth lab.
No. We'll talk off the air. But do you like that show, by the way?
Yeah, we got. Okay. Whoa, sorry, right in the. Hold on, I gotta mute this. I got one more comment.
Bless you.
I say you fucked him up.
Now it's not gonna come out. I thought it was like the first few seasons were good, then it got really, really slow, and then it kind of picked back up. It was like 7 seasons, right?
Yeah, I didn't finish.
Yeah.
I left like the last 10 unwatched.
Yeah.
Kylia loves it.
It was good.
You saw the whole thing?
Yeah.
I wasn't crazy about the end.
What are you watching now? You got anything good? Because we're kind of like at a struggle to find something that we like.
Hialeah's your guy. He watches a lot of fucking.
I just watched The Saints of Newark tonight.
The Saints of Newark?
The Sopranos prequel. It was
about show or movie?
It's a movie.
Okay.
It was pretty good. I'm watching the Wu-Tang. That's pretty good.
Okay.
What else?
I'm watching Castle Rock. It's on Hulu. Have you heard of this one?
Castle Rock? No.
What is that?
So it's based in the town of Stephen King's Misery. Remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one where the chick keeps the guy against his will and shit. She's this. Okay. She looks like Bill Belichick, actually.
It's a young version of her. And the first season is like weird, like almost like unwatchable weird. So I muscled through it just I had to know what's going on. And I still don't know what's going on. But the second season I'm like halfway done with. And the second season's actually it's still weird, but it's watchable weird. And they're tying in the first season now, so maybe it'll start to make sense. But
is it like horror suspense, obviously, kind of thing?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Ted, you were telling me about that phenomenon thing going on with what's that show?
What is that, Tank?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Was it Squid or something?
Or Squid.
Oh yeah, Squid Game.
What is
Squid
that?
Game.
I heard of that.
Dude, I haven't even seen it. What I've seen in the barbershop is it's like a game show. And they play games. The only 2 games that I've seen is like little kid games, like Tug of War and Red Light, Green Light. And if you lose, you die. Pretty much, you have to win to survive.
And
they
this
kill you?
Is a show or is this like a reality TV?
It's a show. It's like 8 episodes, an hour long.
Did you just ask if it's a reality TV show, bro?
Yeah, I let it go past.
No, dude, it was not a. No, it was not a reality. They don't not actually fucking killing people on the show, bro.
So it's scripted.
Yes.
Okay.
We're not there yet. We might be there one day.
We'll be there soon.
Yeah.
But it's a scripted show. So what? Did you like it? You're gonna watch it or?
Yeah. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it with my wife.
Champ, I'm gonna let you go, dude. You just got off an airplane. Your girlfriend's probably like, "What the fuck?" You know.
Yeah, I've already been yelled at to keep it down twice. So.
All right, yeah, we'll wrap it up, dude.
Dude,
Thank you
joining us.
for coming.
Dude, this is awesome.
Notice. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We'll have you back whenever you want, dude.
I love it.
Any words of advice if somebody's dying, or just call the ambulance, dude. I think that's a good call.
Ambulance.
No matter,
Don't die,
even if you're
don't
not
die.
sure, right? Even if you're like not, fuck it, call them, dude.
Call 'em.
You know, just
Well, yeah.
call them, and then do the pumps.
Get some pumps. 2 fingers for the xiphoid process. Can't really do the hand thing like that, but push hard and fast. About 1/3 of the chest, 2 inches.
I'm gonna show us that again.
Oh, man. So xiphoid process, right, like between the nipple line. If you have an 80-year-old woman, the nipple line's going to be down here. So it's like, between the normal nipple line, so 2 fingers above, and then that hand's going to be there. And so you kind of gotta do your hands like that, so like up here, hard and fast, about 1/3 of the chest. Rate of 100 to 120 times per minute. You want to 2 minutes, so like 200 compressions. We're not doing breaths anymore. Skip the breaths. Just go back to compressions. And the average response time for rescue in South Florida, when I used to work there, was about 6 minutes. No idea what's going on there now between traffic or if they opened up new stations, but I'd assume it's going to be like 6 minutes. That's the average.
That's not bad. 6 minutes is actually pretty good, no?
It is. It's really good. It's really good, and I'm sure that, especially in Pines now, with all the money in Pines, I'm sure that they've opened up a few new fire stations. But
Is that enough time to save somebody's life?
So after about 10 minutes, brain death starts to work. After about 10 minutes, irreversible brain death starts to occur. So your job is just like circulate whatever oxygen is trapped so rescue can get there, and then they can get there and throw a breathing tube in and give 100 of that oxygen or high quality CPR and then the medications. You can do the best CPR in the world. The CPR is not what's going to bring someone back. It's like the equipment they have. It's the electrical therapy, the defibrillator, it's the medications they have, it's the IV access. But it's your job to sit there and keep them going until rescue can get there.
A lot of stores have those defibrillators now. Huh?
Yeah.
They're a lot more common.
Yeah, out in Nettles Island.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Did you notice, Tank, in the pools, they have them by the bathrooms?
Oh, we didn't go.
There's like a lot of fucking 80-year-old people walking around there, so I guess they gotta have them, But I thought that was like, wow, I hadn't seen those in a lot of pools, just there chilling. All right, champ, man, it was fucking good to see you, man. Let's not make it so long next time. Maybe we'll see each other in person one of these days. And thank you for coming on, dude.
And then Bill was up here for the Hurricanes Alabama game. He was supposed to reach out to me, but he didn't. I'm sure that after that ass thumping, he didn't want anything to do with anybody. But
I don't. Did he go, dude? I don't think he went, dude.
He said he had tickets.
Really?
Milton said he had tickets for Hurricanes Alabama.
That first game?
Yeah.
I think he was saying I was supposed to be there, but he didn't go.
Yeah, I don't think he went. Gary ended up coming down here, who I think he was going to go with Gary. You know Gary, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so they ended up coming down here. I don't think they ended up going. But
all right, cool. Hey, thanks for having me on, guys. This is awesome.
All right, brother. Peace. Thank you, man. We'll talk, bro. Take care.
Go Dolphins.
All right. Fuck. Yeah, I hope so.
Great,
bro. Holy shit, dude. The champ, dude. It's good to see that guy. I hadn't talked to that guy in a long time, dude. He you wouldn't want to work with that guy, I guess, dude. The kind of I guess when you're working at a car dealership, you have a lot of spare time, and you're just like constantly pranking each other and shit.
I wouldn't want to work with Hialeah.
Tell me about it. But that could easily escalate, right? Like those type of
Gag?
they end up escalating, right? Amongst dudes,
Yeah.
Usually like it just keeps going. Like you gotta one up it, you can no longer just like give somebody a wedgie, now you gotta like put fucking mustard gas in the bathroom and shit, or throw a figure four.
Leg lock on the girls.
Yeah.
Atomic elbows.
Yes. Dude, did you see that Dog the Bounty Hunter's in on the fucking case now, dude?
Yeah.
I can't believe they still haven't got this kid, bro. Right?
What's the latest, Tank? Is there any updates on what's going on with this kid?
No,
They
the
scaled down the search. Now they're more like tip focused. I think.
Well, you remember the Atlanta Olympic bomber?
Is that the
That guy lived in the woods for a while, didn't he?
That's Randolph, right? Or Rudolph?
Rudolph. I think they caught him like what, a year or two after.
Dude, I want to say it was like 5 years, bro.
Was it?
I don't know. I could be wrong.
But yeah, that guy lived out there in the. I don't know if this guy's as much of a survivalist as that guy was.
They say this guy's like camper level and above, and that he did live out in the Appalachians, which I think is where that guy lives.
Do you think he's completely gone, dude, and somebody's just helped him and got him out of there completely?
Like out of the country and shit?
Who knows where, you know? It could happen. That could be it. That's why they're not finding him.
I think they could very likely have. So you have the camper, right? They bought a new camper. I think, I don't know the details, but they had a camper that I think wasn't around when he came back, and then they got it. And then they went with that camper to this place, and then they came back without him. You know, if you were to speculate, you could speculate that camper maybe was full of supplies, enough for him to survive a certain amount of time. And then maybe he was going to rendezvous. I like to say rendezvous. That's a good fucking word. Rendezvous with somebody else maybe that was picking him up at another point. And then he could be hiding in anybody's fucking basement for all we know, dude.
Yeah.
Who knows, bro?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm guessing like the FBI would be like, can they just go search everybody that they know? Can they just go search everybody that they called, their house and shit?
You gotta have warrants for that. You just can't do that.
But that's reasonable cause, right? I don't know anything about law.
I don't know if that is reasonable cause. You know, so they called you and that's reasonable cause.
Hey, this guy's missing.
They might not be able to search the house, but they could, you know, have the house under surveillance.
Well, the bottom line, dude, is they should have had him under surveillance.
Definitely.
What? Nobody's really talking about that? Jesus Christ, what a fucking dropping of the ball, dude.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said the same thing.
This is your prime suspect, dude. We're not fucking federal agents or fucking law enforcement agents, and everybody pretty much knows what happened.
Dude, we knew it was him before they even found the body. We knew it was him.
Absolutely. Do you think Dog's gonna find them?
If anybody can,
Do you watch a show?
nah.
I've never seen it.
I've seen it before. But I don't watch it.
He just got married.
Is this show even still on?
If it isn't, it's about to be on again because I'm sure he's filming everything, dude.
It's gonna be a new 2-hour special.
Yeah,
Netflix.
He's smart, dude. This Brian Laundrie story, Gary Petito story, that's gonna be a Netflix, dude.
Definitely.
100%.
You see that they're doing a new Tiger King 2?
Really?
Yeah, it's in the
What's
works.
the premise?
I don't know, because what is it? What was her name? Carol
Baskins. That bitch, Carol Baskins.
She's not on this time. I heard that the guy that was like his right-hand man he passed away.
Well, the guy with the missing legs?
Was it missing legs?
There's a guy who had missing legs.
There was the girl with the half an arm.
That one too.
It was the guy with the long hair that helped him. He wasn't missing legs. He was the guy that was always helping him. That guy passed.
Wait a second. His right-hand man was that dude that was missing his feet, dude.
He might have been missing feet, but that guy died. The tall, skinny one with the long hair.
I'm gonna have to look this up, dude.
He died a few weeks ago or a month ago.
Of what, dude?
I don't remember, man. I saw the story, but I don't remember. Might have been cancer.
So, dude,
I don't know what the story's. How they're gonna do it?
Yeah, because he's in jail, right?
Yeah.
So if Carol Baskins is not in it, if that bitch Carol Baskins is not in it, and
She's not in it because she didn't know she was gonna be portrayed that way. Supposedly, when the show came out, and she feels like she was made the victim. I mean,
The villain, you mean?
the villain. So she didn't want part of season 2 or whatever it is.
Well, she was fucking weird, bro.
Yeah, bro. She killed her husband.
She definitely killed her husband, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a picture of the guy. 'Cause there was also that other guy that had like a bunch of chicks. That was not like, it was not his right hand man, but they kind of had demons.
It's the guy that took over, wasn't it?
No, he had his own. This guy had his own. Let me see.
Let me see if I go. Just go to the cast and I'll.
Very slow internet's here. This guy had his own thing.
Yeah, not that guy.
I forget this guy's name.
That guy was weird as fuck too, though, bro.
This guy had all the chicks.
Yeah, that guy had the harem. Yeah.
Yeah, and he would like, they all had their own houses and stuff. I forget his name. Then there was the guy who had like, he had glasses and a mustache, and
the guy's name is Eric Cowie. He was the zookeeper for him. He died of. He was 53.
Can you spell his name for me? Eric what?
Eric Cowie, Cowie. He was found dead in his Brooklyn apartment. He was found unconscious when first responders arrived. They probably got there after 10 minutes.
Right. Now that we know. Let me look up this guy's picture.
Yeah, Eric Cowie.
He's gone.
See this guy? He had like a limo outside. Who is Eric Cowie, dude? He kind of looks like him. Kind of looks like the Tiger King.
Can you see my thing?
Let me see. If you share it, I can share it. You got to click share.
I'm trying. What up?
Oh, okay. I remember this guy now, dude. It's not the one I'm talking about. Yeah.
That guy.
Okay. There was also the guy with the amputated legs.
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah. These guys were all doing meth, dude, for sure.
Oh, dude. Come on.
They were all missing teeth. Over under 6 months on Brian Laundrie. What are you taking?
Under.
Over.
I'm going over, bro. The story's gonna die down. At one point, they were spending $200,000 a day, bro, looking for this guy. That's a lot of fucking money, dude. The parents should have to pay that if they're withholding information. What do you think?
I agree with you. That's bullshit.
What else we got, dude? Facebook. Thank God, dude. They pulled well, I don't know if they pulled the plug, but they pumped the brakes. They were gonna do like a Instagram for kids.
Oh, no. Come on.
It's the fucking worst thing you could possibly do, dude.
Britney Spears is free.
Yeah, I heard, and she's posting a lot of pics.
Nude pics.
Yeah,
And she looks good.
and she always wants to make sure you know that it's not photoshopped.
And she looks good.
Yeah. I wonder what she's gonna do.
And she looks good.
Yeah, she looks good, dude. Let her live her life, man. Fuck it. Who cares? Do whatever she wants. She deserves it.
God bless her, dude.
Yeah, God bless her, man.
She's got them nice heavies, dude. Well, they're not heavies, but
No, they're nice. They're perky.
yeah.
She has 2 kids, so they look really good.
She's 39, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks great.
Yeah.
God, Britney Spears is 39.
Mm-hmm. That's what it says here.
That's crazy, bro. Remember when she was a virgin all those years ago? Her and Justin Timberlake.
Was that when she was on the Mickey Mouse Club?
Yeah, right after when they were dating, she was a
Oh.
virgin. She was like, I think until she was like 19 or 20, and it was a big thing, her virginity.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many people were buying that, dude.
It was a big thing. We're gonna do trivia.
Yeah. Let's do it.
We need to do like you need to have like a little video or something for the trivia section, like you know,
Like an intro.
yeah, you know, production values.
Yeah, we'll work on it, bro. I'll get the production staff right on that, dude.
Let's do it.
Speaking of music, did you hear about the Super Bowl halftime show?
Yeah, bro. West Coast.
West Side.
Hi.
It should be good, dude. Here you go.
She looks great.
We got Snoop, Dre, Kendrick Lamar, Eminem, and Mary J. Blige.
Easy E.
No, he's dead, dude. He's in rigor mortis.
He's in rigor mortis.
All right. It's do you got the trivia ready, dude?
Yeah.
It's World War II, right?
Kind of goes with the chat
Is that
tonight.
We have Hitler in the chat, dude. Let me get my scoreboard ready. Give me a second. Are you excited for that Super Bowl halftime show, Tank?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of any of those guys?
Yeah.
Who would you say is your favorite out of all those guys?
Eminem.
Do you get excited every Super Bowl halftime?
Me?
Either one of you?
I got excited last Super Bowl.
Wasn't it the Super Bowl before?
Was it? Yes, you're right. That's what I meant.
With the butt off?
Yes, that one got me excited. I hated last year's, actually.
I don't
It
even.
was cool.
Oh, the weekend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got tired of hearing that song. I'm having connectivity issues, I believe. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. We can just go then, dude. We'll keep score manually if that's okay with you, Hialeah. I know
It's
you
okay
like
with-
to see it up on the board. Or you
That's okay with me there, young buck, old buck.
All right.
Old buckaroo.
All
Is
right.
that a term? Do people still use that? Buckaroo? Hey, you
No.
you young buckaroo.
Those are probably the same people that are doing Peachy King.
Dale, let's go. What was the goal of Nazi Germany's September campaign?
September campaign?
Yeah.
Invade Russia.
No.
Is there a time limit?
Round up the Jews.
Freddie Youth got it.
Look at Freddie.
Oh, you know who Freddie Youth is, right?
No.
Over.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Ogre? Nice.
He's also the guy that was pretending to be Hitler earlier.
Yeah, that's how he knows.
Hey, don't give the answers, man. This is, you know.
They can
Like, that was a good
participate.
one.
They
That
can
was
participate.
that's after we answered, so that was good.
We were never going to get that. So what was the answer to that question?
To invade Poland.
Okay.
Which country helped Germany invade Poland?
Italy.
No.
Holland.
No. Soviet Union. Who was the president at the start of World War II?
Roosevelt.
Yeah.
All right. But later they were not on the side of Russia, right?
Right.
All right. Which branch of the military did JFK serve in during World War II?
Navy.
Yep.
I got my fucking tongue tied on that one, dude. I couldn't fucking get it out. All right.
Which event led the U.S. to enter World War II?
Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
Got it. Raul got it.
You always give him the fucking ties. You know that, right?
Dude, it wasn't a tie, bro.
One time you could give me a tie, bro. One time, dude. Is he gonna fucking kill you? One fucking time.
Who was the leader of the Soviet Union during
Stalin.
World War II? Got it.
I don't even think he pronounced that right, by the way. But
Joseph.
I'm gonna give you choices for this one. Which of the following countries remained neutral during the war? Italy, Spain, France.
France.
Spain.
Yeah. You know what? You want to count that one? I shouldn't have said wrong. I should have waited till you answered, right?
I have no idea what just happened. What happened?
You want to count that one, Hialeah, or you want to
We could
be
go
champ
again.
right now?
We could go again, but I didn't hear you say no.
That was,
Go ahead,
that
go
was
ahead,
my
go ahead.
fault. What type of government did Italy have during the war?
A
Fascist.
dictatorship.
Fascist.
That's not a type of government. Okay, clean sweep. Good. Glad that was fast, painless, and easy. Didn't have to take up too much time with that.
Check this one out.
That's it. It's over, dude. I'm Hialeah. It's over. No more questions.
Who was the first American killed during the war?
First what?
Oh, that's a great question. man.
American killed during the war.
I mean, somebody in Pearl Harbor, maybe.
No.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
But his name was Robert M. Either Lousy or Lousy. Lousey.
Well,
It was lousy that he was the first person that.
It was lousy that he lost his
Yeah.
life.
He's fucking lousy, bro. What a way to go.
Ask a few more.
No, it's over. It's over. Just like when I wiped your ass with the cars and you didn't want to hear any more about it. It's over.
Actually, I think I got one right in that one.
Yeah, but it's over now.
You
Okay?
didn't get any right here.
That's right. And it's over.
Ask the question, Tank. Go ahead.
No. I will fire both of you right now, dude. I don't care. I'll do this show by myself. I don't need these guys. Just kidding, guys. I'll switch you places, though, just so you know. Go ahead, bro. Ask another
What
one, bro.
country
I'll
did
give you
Adolf?
You don't have to. I'm cool with it. It's all right.
No, now I said to fucking ask the questions.
What country did Adolf Hitler's nephew William Hitler fight for?
Damn, it would suck to be fucking William. Like, what if you were in that family lineage, or maybe like how many Hitlers were there, right? Like, there had to be other Hitlers, right? And you show up to school and you're like, yeah, Randy Hitler. Oh, fuck.
That's like being named Fidel or Castro in Cuba. You know that it's.
There's a lot of Castros, dude.
There's a lot of. I know some Stalins.
But you never hear about any fucking Hitlers, dude.
Have you ever met a Adolf?
Yes. My
See,
neighbor.
I've met who?
Well, Adolfo.
Adolfo. I mean Adolf.
You can get away with Adolfo still.
But let's say, have you met an Adolf where it's Adolf?
No.
I've met one.
They probably don't use it that much.
No,
But do you never hear of a Hitler?
never.
There's got to be Hitlers.
There has to be.
But like, they probably, you change your name automatic?
Yeah, you
Like-
might.
You ain't. What would be worse, if your last name was Hitler or if your last name was gay?
Hitler.
Hitler.
Are you changing your last name if it's gay?
No.
You keeping it Raul Gay?
You know what? I might not change it if it's Hitler.
Jonas Hitler? How about Jonas Gay?
Either one fits nice.
You changing your name or are you keeping it?
No, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, I think you'll keep it.
For the family heritage?
Yeah, there's a certain thing about a last name.
Yeah.
Do you understand how much they're gonna make fun of you, dude?
With either one?
Well, with one, they're gonna fucking make fun of you like nonstop. With the other one, you might be like physically in danger, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Like somebody might kick your ass just randomly. I wouldn't wish them upon anybody.
No. Who did he fight for?
Maybe I'm Tom Brady.
England.
No.
Who? William Hitler? What was his name?
Yeah,
And it was who? His cousin or his son?
his nephew.
What else you got?
Who did he fight for?
I thought Randy was gonna answer.
Oh, Spain? No, they didn't fight.
The
Russia?
U.S.
Oh wow, we had a Hitler in our ranks.
Wow, that's a nice little tidbit.
Weird, bro.
What were
Is that-
jungle fountains used to provide
Take a bath,
soldiers
dude.
with?
Bath. Water.
Jungle fountain?
Yeah. What were they used to provide soldiers with?
What was jungle fever used for?
Jungle fountain. Where they took a piss? I don't know.
For Coca-Cola.
Jungle fountain was for Coca-Cola?
Can you explain that or?
No.
Okay.
The
Oh,
U.S.
okay.
They purchased 150 million pounds of which popular food to feed its troops?
Say that
Spam.
again?
Yep.
Can you ask the question again?
The U.S. military purchased over 150 million pounds of which popular food to feed its troops?
Okay. By the way, there are at least 4 direct ancestors of Adolf Hitler with the surname Hitler. They were the grandsons of Adolf's half-brother Alois Hitler. Their father, Hitler's nephew, was Patrick Hitler. Later in life, Patrick Hitler immigrated to the United States and lived his final years on Long Island. It's a tough place to go with that last name. He changed his surname to Stuart. There you go. This is the move. He changed his surname to Stuart Houston. Oh, I'm not Hitler. I'm Stuart Houston. A simple surname search in an online directory found 31 entries for the surname Hitler in the U.S. alone in July 2009. And previously, it said there were like 100 to 200 people in the world with the last name Hitler right now.
Okay.
That's got to be tough, dude.
It is. Doesn't mean you're related. It's just, you know.
Related or not, dude, that's got to be the if we're having a competition of the worst humans of all time, he's number 1, right?
He's up there.
Who's in the fucking conversation?
Stalin?
Mussolini?
Stalin killed more people. Stalin was fucking horrible, dude.
Churchill?
How about no? shut
No,
the
not
fuck up.
Churchill. What was the guy? Pol Pot.
How about Genghis Khan, dude?
Genghis Khan. The guy from Edie. Oh my God, what's this guy? Idi Amin.
Edie Queen?
Idi
Dude,
Amin.
You know what? Hitler got everybody to do that shit. But dude, if you guys really look into it, there's this guy. I forget what they call him. I think they call him the twin doctor. Some shit.
Oh, you're talking about Mengele.
Mengele.
Mengele, yep.
Yeah, that guy was fucking.
Yeah, he did all the experiments.
He's
Yeah.
worse than Hitler.
He did a lot of experiments on the twins. See, I don't know, dude. I don't know because fucking that guy's under his command, dude. That guy's only there allowed to do that because of Hitler. So it's almost like Hitler's coaching tree, right? Like, you know, like
Belichick.
yeah, like well, Belichick's coaching tree sucks, dick.
It's like Game of Thrones. Cersei was bad, right? Who's worse, Cersei or that doctor that created the mountain?
Or Tywin, who birthed Cersei and she learned all her fucking evilness from him.
Exactly.
There's always another level, right? There's always,
Or the ogre.
like, who's Hitler's fucking coach? Who was his mentor? He probably has one, right?
His art teacher that failed him.
That failed him.
Is that what set it off?
He was, no. Hitler was pretty, I don't know. I don't know if he had somebody.
He was a normal guy.
He was.
That movie that Oscar Isaacs was in that I watched after we had Michael on the show, that's a pretty cool movie. I don't remember the name right now.
Operation something where they go find the Nazi.
In Argentina?
Yeah, Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley plays the Nazi.
That was very good.
His name is Adolf somebody else.
Yeah, it's Operation something, I believe.
And those are the Mossad, the Israeli dudes who do that operation.
Yeah, you ever saw the movie Munich?
No, but there's a eunuch on Game of Thrones.
There is. Munich is the Assad going after the people that did the 1972 Olympics where they killed the Israeli wrestling team and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. Yeah, Vlad the Impaler. There's a ton, dude.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. There's probably a couple more.
Yeah, I have a couple more if you guys want.
Go ahead.
This is not my forte, this category.
I didn't think I wasn't sure about this one. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I thought you knew more about it.
Terrible.
Which of the following items was the first commodity rationed in the U.S.? Sugar, gasoline, or firewood?
I would guess gasoline.
I'm gonna say sugar.
Yeah, sugar.
I'm really bad at this.
What mascot represented the women who went to work in factories?
Rosie the Riveter.
Rosie the Riveter.
I said
And
it
you
first,
got it.
bitch.
Hey, I think Hialeah got it.
Yeah, I know. He did. He got it first. You're right. My bad. I wasn't fast enough on that one.
Which president ordered the bombing on Hiroshima?
Bro, you know what's fucked up about that, dude? They weren't really like fucking 100% sure what was gonna happen when they did that.
Okay.
They pretty much knew, but they only had 2 bombs. That's all they had.
But there was a doubt, like,
Yeah.
is are we gonna like blow up the whole planet? Is it gonna like fall off its fucking orb? Like, and they were still like, you know what? Fuck it, dude. Do it. Fuck it. We'll see what happens, bro.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Dude, that's still crazy that happened though, right?
But you can see, yeah, it definitely worked. We kept them in line, and then now we watch their fucking anime cartoons.
Hey, it worked out for all of us.
Yeah. Now we buy all their shit. But you can see how other fucking countries probably look at us like as the devil, right?
Oh, definitely.
Like, it's like, don't do that, but you know, we'll drop these fucking bombs on you, bro.
Do you have the next subject?
I don't, bro, but I will fucking let you know when I have it, okay?
I can't wait.
CGC's 9.8.
And thank you for that, for letting me know as soon as you got it.
I'll let you know. Don't you worry about that.
Jerky.
In the news, tough guy, was India shut down the internet for 25 million people across a state on Sunday. Why? To prevent cheating at a time when hundreds of thousands of candidates took a standardized test to become eligible for teaching roles.
No wonder I didn't get any fucking calls on Sunday.
That sounds excessive, no?
I guess they really wanted to make sure that they didn't fucking cheat. That's one way to do it.
They could have probably knocked out one tower in that area.
It's crazy to think that they could just do it like that, right?
Well, think about what happened in Cuba. That's what they did. They all those protests started. Let's turn off the internet.
Yeah, I mean, that shit probably didn't work too well to begin with. Probably it was Not that hard, but yeah, they did the
In
same
Cuba, you have to go to like a site to get internet. It's not like it's all over. It's like you gotta go. I remember just trying to call on my phone here when I was in Cuba, and you had to go to a certain building, and you see everybody outside on their phones using it.
Yeah, internet in Cuba is tough, to say the least. Was that it for the trivia questions?
Yeah, we can end it there.
Thank you, bro. Thank you so much.
So, Randy.
Yeah.
You got a subject for next week's trivia?
No, dude, but I'm gonna fucking let you know when I have it, bro. Don't fucking pressure me, okay?
Gotcha. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hialeah. It'll be Hialeah trivia. I probably lived there longer than you. How many years did you live in Hialeah? Nah, you probably lived there longer than me.
Probably I'm 52, probably 40, 42 around there.
Oh,
42 years?
yeah, way longer than me, for sure
Yeah.
then.
42, maybe a little bit less.
100%.
Maybe like 37 actually.
So, dude, nobody's surprised by Tua, right?
No,
And what's going on with him?
no.
Would we have been better off with any of these people? Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Mac Jones, Justin Herbert, Jalen Hurts.
Real quick. Well, I'm not.
Lamar Jackson. We could have had Lamar Jackson.
Don't put Trey Lance because they didn't have a chance at Trey Lance.
Of course they did.
No, he was like the number 3 pick.
We had that number 3 pick and we traded it.
You're right. You're right.
They could have had him before the trade.
Yeah. You know what's a name that you didn't put that might have been a better pick this year, even moving back to what was it, number 6 or they were number 6, right? Or
Yes,
5.
initially 6, I think.
I think they ended up at 6. Penny
Okay.
Sewell? Would that have been a better pick than Waddle?
That's what I wanted.
That's who I wanted to.
But they could have had any of those other guys.
Yeah, and Freddie, yeah, definitely, dude. I think I think that's everybody's pick.
I mean, they're going to be tied for the rest of history because one was taken immediately after the other. Why would you not take that guy, dude? Why did they decide not to take that guy? What was the decision?
Let me ask you this. Tua's coming out. He's already got the injury bug. Not the injury bug, but he had major injuries. You look at Tua, even back then, it's not like he's overly fast, like a Lamar Jackson or Murray. He's not elusive like them. He's not particularly big like a Josh Allen.
He doesn't have a strong arm.
He doesn't have a cannon.
What does he have?
Exactly, and that's my point.
What are we looking at?
What does he have?
Alabama tapes.
He has a championship. He came in for Hurts and won the championship. Basically, that's what he has.
That's his claim to fame.
That's basically it. It's not like he has a strong arm. He doesn't have any of those things. He has I don't know. And as bad as, let's say, let's just take Herbert. He has an arm.
Mm-hmm.
He has at least one thing. Let's just say that was the only thing. He has a fucking arm. And the guy's been great, man. The guy's been great.
He looks the part.
Yeah.
Way more.
He looks the part. With no injury questions. He's not coming out and, he's almost a year past that major injury.
You would have been better off keeping Tannehill, dude.
I know
that everybody will say, well, that's not the answer anyways. Yes, I agree. They had to do it. Yes, I agree. But really, if you think about it, they would be better off keeping him and then drafting other people, they really would have.
You mentioned somebody, a second rounder, Hurts. Do you think he's better?
Hurts is a third rounder.
Was he a third rounder? Okay,
I'm sorry, number 53. That would be in the second round,
that's a
right?
second rounder, right?
Okay, there you go.
Would you take Hurts over Tua?
At this point, yeah, at least he's playing.
And you would have got him a round later.
Yeah, you would have got him with like probably in that draft, probably your the third pick that you possessed, or maybe even the fourth pick. Like these are some of the quarterbacks that have come out. They couldn't have gotten Lawrence. They couldn't have gotten Zach Wilson. I mentioned the other guys: Trey Lance, Justin Fields, Mac Jones. 2020, you couldn't have gotten Burrow, but you could have gotten Herbert. Jordan Love is there. We don't know what that guy is or will be. Jalen Hurts was there. You go back to 2019, that was the year with Murray. They couldn't have gotten him. I'll admit, dude, I wanted Haskins at that time, and I'm glad we didn't get him. Drew Lock.
I thought that guy was going to be good too as well.
Yeah, I thought that guy had a chance to be good, but that didn't, at least as of now. That's only 2019. It's crazy how these guys so quick.
Well, he's still in Pittsburgh, so he might get another chance, man.
Maybe. You could see him maybe, getting a chance with Ben. Drew Lock was in that one. And how about this guy, dude? Jared Stidham. Remember, like, there was, like, talk of, like, the same talk that you hear with Mac Jones this year? You kind of heard it with that guy a little bit. Like, oh, he'll be the next one for Belichick.
Yeah, and he never even – Brissett was ahead of him. No, that's when they got Cam, right?
He was going to be the starter, and then they got Cam.
Yeah.
And then Cam was going to be the starter, and then they just fucking put Mac. And I just –
Nobody has picked up Cam.
No.
I think the Steelers should pick him up.
I thought obviously the Texans was the move there, but there's got to be something with that. Gardner Minshew was in that draft too. 2018, you had Rosen, which we ended up with that guy at one point. Half the league ended up with that. Lamar Jackson is the one that everybody passed on him. He was number 32.
And Baltimore traded back into the first round to get him.
Yeah, that worked out. That
worked out.
At this point, you could say that worked out.
Fuck, he's an MVP, man.
2017, there was some good quarterbacks in 2017 when Tannehill was already coming off his injury, so you could have kind of probably.
What was the injury that Tannehill had?
Well, he against the Cardinals in 2016, he took like a helmet to the knee, and his knee kind of bent in. It didn't look vicious, but it was enough to tear ACL, I believe, or MCL, or both. I don't know. And then hindsight's 2020, right? They made the decision to let it heal without surgery.
Yeah.
And he missed the last 3 games. We lost that playoff game to Pittsburgh. He came back the following preseason, and I think like in the first week, totally blew it out, and then missed. Then we had to go get Jay Cutler, and he totally missed that year. And then he came back the following year, missed a couple of games there, and then that was it. But 17, he was coming off the injury. That's the year they drafted, the Bears drafted Trubisky number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, Mahomes goes 10, which the Bears fans will be like, fuck, we didn't draft Mahomes. Watson goes 12. And, the rest is history on that
And
one.
I remember that draft. When they drafted Trubisky, everybody was saying, not that many quarterbacks in this draft. Not that many good quarterbacks. Trubisky was kind of surprising going that high. But then, dude, we get 2 of the best quarterbacks going today. Watson's shit aside,
Mm-hmm.
2 of the best ones. It's crazy.
And then the last one I want to talk about real quick was the 2012 draft, which that is the draft that they drafted Tannehill number 8 overall. Andrew Luck was the number 1 overall. He's out. RG3 was the number 2 overall. He's out. Tannehill's number 8. He's still playing. Osweiler was drafted 57. I think he's out of the league. I'm not sure.
He's gone.
Russell Wilson was drafted 75. He's going strong. Nick Foles was drafted number 88. He beat Brady in a Super Bowl.
He's still playing.
He's still playing. He's a Bear.
Yeah.
And number 102, Kirk Cousins.
Wow. Yeah, that's right. Because they got RG3 and then they got him in the 4th or something like that.
They got both of them in the same draft.
Yeah. And Kirk Cousins is balling.
He's balling this year.
And he got paid. He was good last year, too. He always gets the statistics. The team might not do the best, but he gets his numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit, if you dive deep into any team's franchise draft history,
all of them.
It's the nature of the beast, dude. There's so many. There's not that many guys. We've looked at it before. But it's so bad, dude. We're about to get a serial molester, dude. I think we're gonna get him. Somebody's gonna get him, and everybody keeps pointing at us as the leading candidate.
But there's got to be a timeline, right? The NFL has to say something about it. His court dates, that something has to come of all this shit. And it seems like no info's come out lately.
I think the fact that he is on the team but not playing has kind of like in a holding pattern where the league hasn't been compelled to really come down because it's not really an issue right now. I mean, I bet if they were to start him, then some shit would come down the pipe where like, hey, no, this guy's going to be suspended, So everybody's kind of Houston's protecting their interests. Not going to start him, not going to play him. We want to trade him, But Jesus, the fucking price is high for somebody's going to get into a fucking problem there, a potential problem.
It's going to be interesting to watch.
Yeah, and there's the trade deadlines coming up soon. So if they don't do something soon, that's going to be until next year.
It's crazy. Guys, I got to get it going, man.
All right, bro.
I got to get going. What did he put?
November 2nd.
November 2nd.
November 2nd is the trading deadline, which is just a month away right now. We're October 2nd right now.
Like week 7 or 8, right?
Yeah, they wanted 6 draft picks. Supposedly, Glazer said over the weekend that they've been offered 3 1s and 3 3s, but they wanted more than that. But then in the past week, their stance has started to soften a little bit.
Dude,
they're not even fucking using the guy, bro.
But who knows if that's even true, what he's saying,
This guy's a pretty good insider, dude.
Randy's a fucking liar.
Don't take my word for it. If you were to take my word for it, for me, they're going to fucking get him, dude. I'm just throwing shit out there. The roadblock is not the fact that he's a scumbag. They're obviously don't have a problem with that. The roadblock is the asking price, dude. And if Stephen Ross is willing to sell his soul to the devil for a chance to win,
the guy's 81, so he might as well.
It's a pretty good deal for the devil. He's not going to have to wait that long to cash in on that deal.
And he hopefully gets a Super Bowl out of it. Who knows?
It's not a sure thing either, but we'll be automatic contenders with that guy, I would think, if he can play.
Still don't have an offensive line.
We didn't lose to the Raiders because we didn't have an offensive line. We lost because we didn't do shit for fucking 3 quarters, dude. And I don't know. I don't think that was directly. What do you think, Ogre? Was it the offensive line?
Dude, they got a lot of hits.
Well, no, the fact that we're like drafting offensive linemen like fucking is going out of style and we still can't fucking build an offensive line, dude. That you're right there. It's not the fucking strength of the team. Dude, what are they gonna do about your boy? All right, bro. Peace.
I gotta go. I'll see you guys soon.
What are they gonna do? Be good, bro. Thank you. What are they gonna do about your boy Tank in the Nets, bro? Kyrie.
Gotta get rid of him.
To who? To another league? Supposedly they're not going to let him play because he's not vaccinated.
I don't think the league is making them get vaccinated. I think it's New York.
Yes, but because of that, he can't play at home.
Yeah.
There's another situation with I think a Golden State Warrior.
Yeah, them too.
I can't remember. It's one of those dudes that played with LeBron. I think.
Wiggins
Yeah, there you go.
from Golden.
Wiggins.
Yeah, bro. I guess he's gonna have to go to another team or get out the league.
That'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
They have to go daily COVID testing if they don't get vaccinated. Another thing I found interesting in that book, going back to that book for a minute, another couple revelations that they released. Malcolm Butler, you remember that guy, the cornerback from Seattle, not from Seattle, from New England, in the Seattle game. He had that interception at the goal line when they didn't give it to Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah.
They could have just ran the ball in and won the Super Bowl. It was the worst call possibly definitely in Super Bowl history, maybe in all of football history. That guy, 2 Super Bowls later, they didn't even fucking suit him up, and they said it was because of an argument that he had with Matt Patricia, their defensive coordinator. Who, that guy's a douchebag in my book. You never really heard that story until now. That hadn't come out. Another one that came out is that when Brian Flores, the Dolphins coach, was on Belichick's staff in 2016, he told Belichick that he needed to address the team because of his support for Donald Trump after when he was a candidate, read a note from the coach at a campaign rally, and like a bunch of the players were upset. And then when he did talk to the team, they thought it was hypocritical and out of character what he said. So it's amazing how much fucking turmoil that franchise had, and they were still able to fucking do everything they did. What else we got, bro? Who do you think's better, Belichick or Tom Brady?
Tom Brady.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Tom Brady's a product of Belichick, dude. Tom
Yeah,
Brady's
but-
Tom Brady because of Belichick. It's like the Apple. What is that?
Nah. You think Belichick can do it without Brady?
No, I'm not saying that, but Belichick drafted Brady. So
Oh, right,
automatically,
right. I mean, yeah, of course.
Belichick made Brady. I don't think Brady would be Brady anywhere else. But I think you put Russell Wilson in New England all those years, he's winning Super Bowls. You put Aaron Rodgers in New England all those years, he's fucking winning Super Bowls.
Tua?
No, not Tua. But maybe Tannehill. You might win a Super Bowl or 2 with Tannehill. Here's something I had. We can do this and get the fuck out of here. The highest paid athletes on the year you were born. Let me see if I can share the screen. This will be interesting. I think they only start in 1979. This guy was the highest paid athlete in 79, Rod Carew. 800,000. Great hitter.
Wow.
Not a power hitter. Yeah, I know, right? That's like probably the lowest paid guy on the team right now. 1980, Nolan Ryan. He was one of the first $1 million players when he joined the Astros. Dave Winfield, 1981, 10-year contract, annual salary, $1.4 million. This guy would always be in the doghouse because they were complaining that he would miss games. Whenever you get a target on your back when you're making a lot of fucking money. That's an advertisement. Okay, Mike Schmidt, 82, was making 1.5 million a year. 83, he was still top paid player, making a little bit more. And 84, we get into some boxers here. Marvelous Marvin Hagler, 3.3 million. That's a fucking jump, dude. He like doubled it.
Yeah.
85, Magic Johnson, 2.5 million. And they won a championship versus the Lakers that year. Money well spent. 86, you still have Magic, made another 2.5 million. This one was surprising to me. Patrick Ewing, shortly after being named Rookie of the Year, 2.75 million.
Damn, his second year?
Yeah. 88, he was still there, 3.25 million. I didn't realize how much money this guy made.
Yeah, I mean, he was good.
Yeah, this was also the era of like centers were super important in this era for whatever reason. So they probably, valued it, the position a lot, obviously. Because there was other centers probably making bank too if we were to look down the line. And he's still there in 89, 3.75 million, which it says here would be about 7.7 today. And then look at this beast.
Yeah, I knew this guy.
28 million, dude. Dude, we go from like not even 4 million to this dude's making 28 million.
And he lost.
And he lost to Buster Douglas that year. That's insane. I believe he shows up on the list later. Holyfield, 60 million. Like, that's a lot in today's day and age.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm sure this nice Asian lady is not one of the athletes. Okay, here we go. And then we get to the MJ. Almost 36 million. Now, what they don't say here, what I remember hearing about this guy all the time is like he would make more money off the court than on the court. This may be like a combination of like shoes, endorsements, Gatorade, Hanes, all that shit. I think he sticks around for a few years here. 93, 36 million between his salary and endorsements. There you go. 94, even when he left the NBA, 30 million. He continued to honor his.
He has the same owner.
Yeah, both teams. He continued to honor his contract. Damn. That's awful fucking nice of him. 95, when he comes back, making 40 million. 40 million just on endorsements. 3.9 salary. So almost 44 million. And then look, Tyson's back, dude. $75 million. And he fought like these guys were solid heavyweights, but I think that was the second time, might have been the second time he beat Frank Bruno. And Bruce Seldon was whatever, dude. He was a nice heavyweight, but like no. He wasn't fucking. There was Holyfield, there was fucking Tyson, there was fucking Foreman, there was a bunch of other guys before Seldon or Bruno. And then Jordan is back again. I guess these years it depends who's boxing. Who comes up first? Have we got into the year you were born yet?
Dude, yeah, it was the last one.
This one?
Yeah.
Iron Mike?
Dude, he made... Go back to that one.
The Jordan or the Tyson?
Yeah, that one. He made 31 in salary winnings and then 47. 78.
Oh,
3.
Jesus. Okay, yeah. 78. Is that the most so far?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jordan again.
Another nice 69.
69. Nice. 99. Michael Schumacher. 49 million. Again. Schumacher. This guy died, right?
No, he's like in a coma.
He's fucked up.
A vegetative state. Yeah.
Tiger. 63 million in 2001. 69 in 2002. 78 in 2003.
That's
Holy
crazy
shit.
as fuck.
Damn, 4 years running, dude. 80 million. Again. 87. Holy shit, dude. 90 million. Wow. $100 million. $115 million. What is this, 8 years running now? $110 million. I think he falls off the face of the earth after this. No? 75 million. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 years in a row.
Dude, he has 120 million only in career earnings.
Not counting the endorsements.
Right. Which is all this other money.
11 years in a row. 75 million. And then we get into the Money Mayweather era. 85 million, 2012. Oh, Tiger's back. You forget what a phenomenon this guy was. And then money's back. There he's beating your compatriot, Maidana. 105 million. Jesus Christ, dude. 300 million he made that year. Cristiano Ronaldo in 2016. It's funny how this article is how much the athlete made you were born. Is there? I guess there could be 5-year-olds surfing the internet trying to figure this out. Ronaldo again. 93 million. Money. He made this money just based on the McGregor fight.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Tired already.
Jesus. Hey, look, there's your boy, dude. 127 million for Messi. I think that's it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. I know Canelo made a lot of money too recently. Stanton's made a lot of money recently. Mahomes is making like 50 million a year or something like that. I don't know who else is fucking balling, but Jesus Christ, dude, fucking Tiger, bro.
The baller.
The kids of 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 Tiger Woods are gonna be fucking balling. All right, bro. You ready to get the fuck out of here?
Yeah.